You've made it to Jam Dad Podcast episode number 10, recording late at night, deep in the heart of the Midwest. My name's Dave.
I'm Will.
And I am Eric.
And we've got a brand new location for the podcast tonight, so we're trying it out. Hit me.
You were a little early with that last week.
I was what?
You were just a hair early with it last week. You were shaking last week.
Dave came too soon.
So, all right. So we're in Will's basement now. It got too cold out for the season, so we're...
tonight was actually a lovely night, but we made it happen. I think
this over here.
The acoustics down here are 100 times better.
They're much better. I heard that furnace in the last episode, or that heater. Yeah.
It was essential.
Yeah. For you guys.
I was cold.
I'm hot-blooded.
I have Raynaud's, so I'm always running cold.
What is Raynaud's exactly?
It is a autoimmune disease that restricts blood flow to the extremities, where I need it most.
Will you lose a foot at some point in time?
No, not. I mean, I could. You can go gangrene if you
get cold enough.
Yeah, if you go as long enough. I'm really susceptible to frostbite and things like that. Like my fingers will turn bright white and then
talk into your mic.
Too cold. Oh, I mean, you can hear it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, never mind.
Actually, speaking of which, can you turn the phone knob down just a little bit?
The phone knob.
Yeah. Far lower right on the board.
The headphone knob.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, that's much better.
All right.
Yeah, I was just hearing it behind me and then myself, and I already don't like how I sound, so.
Should we just beat ourselves up all night long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For someone who listens to every episode like 10 times in a row.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a very self-loathing person. That's why I drink Malort and
drive that vehicle with no brakes.
Yeah, just hoping.
So what's new this week? Anything good?
David Coverdale just announced his retirement.
That's right. How old is he now? He's in his 80s.
It'd have to be. Are we looking this up, or how?
Yeah, you look it up. I don't know. It's your
Why is my flashlight on?
Yeah, well.
So, God, where did he get his start?
Whitesnake?
He was in Deep Purple before that for Stormbringer and
Yes.
Burn.
Yep.
Those are great albums.
And did he have?
That would have been.
He had a
74.
Sabbath album too, didn't he?
Not David Coverdale.
Coverdale didn't?
No. Ian Gillan did.
Ian Gillan did. And it's not great.
No.
Reborn. But I thought Coverdale. He did. Or am I thinking about something with Jimmy Page?
He did a Jimmy Page thing, yeah,
Okay.
which was very good too. Yeah, that was a good album. That might have been late 80s or something, maybe the 90s.
So, jumping over to Sabbath, who is your favorite singer for Sabbath?
Dio.
Dio?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Easily.
I like Dio.
I would have to say overall it's probably Tony Martin.
Now, he was after Dio, right? Was he in the
After
80s?
Dio, and then Dio came back in 92 for the album with Time Machine.
Okay.
And then he rejoined in, I think, 93. And then Ozzy came back in, 97 with that terrible live album.
Yeah.
Awful.
Well, Tony Martin was very good, now that I'm thinking of it. What was the album I had of his?
He's
was
got
on,
5. Oh, I don't have internet connection at the moment. This is going to make this very difficult for me.
And I can't give it to you.
Oh, hang on. I'm hooked up to my X-Air. That's why.
You probably don't have my Wi-Fi password, though.
Probably not. I'm not privileged.
No, you're not. I can give it to you, though. Hold on. Let me, where did I put?
But yeah, Tony Martin.
He was
I can't look this up, so I'm going to have to shoot from the hip.
I have the album. I can see. Oh, Headless Cross.
Headless
He was on that
Cross.
album.
From 85. And, they did an album a year. They have a ridiculous amount of albums. They have more albums without Ozzy than they had with Ozzy.
Yeah. No, between him and Dio, those were probably the two technically most capable singers, I think.
Okay.
Don't say it out loud.
Let's read this over the podcast.
Typing it out while...
What's your pin?
5309.
Big Sugar Daddy 69.
That's pretty close.
I think this is your, here we go.
think you can remember that.
But yeah, how did we get from David Coverdale to Black Sabbath?
Well, because I thought that he had a Sabbath album, and
okay.
then I jumped over because I was listening to a whole bunch of Tony Martin stuff. Is
a what?
P's, not O's.
Yeah, well, I always liked David Coverdale very much. Always had a great, like, bluesy kind of style to him.
What was that song he had in Deep Purple, Knocking at Your Back Door?
No, that was Ian Gillan. That was on their...
that was Ian Gillan.
Yeah,
okay.
that was on their... When he returned to the band in the 80s. What was that called? Perfect Strangers. That
Yes.
was on that
Oh,
record.
it's such a great song, too.
Yeah.
I wish they would have played it. Would have gone for that instead of
When
Smoke
did-
on the Water.
When did you see them?
Their final tour, right before Gillan retired again.
Oh, pretty recently then.
Yeah, 2-3 years ago.
Okay. Steve Morse, who was playing guitar in the band, had
Yep.
he retired from that. His wife got ill and died, so he quit the band to stay home with her.
And I can't think who I saw on guitar with him. But
I forget the guy. I used to know.
But he
who
was
replaced
awesome.
him. Yeah.
And Scott and I actually went. We were going to go to Rock Bottom, which is right around the corner from Riverside, and we were going to go for dinner. And then we opened the door and saw that there's too much of a wait. And then as we're backing back out, this very loudly dressed two individuals are behind us, and we hold the door from them. They're like, "Oh, thanks." And we let them in, and then we go eat dinner, and then we go to the show, and then we're looking down on stage at Deep Purple, and Scott's like, "Yeah, that was the keyboardist and the drummer."
Well, that's fun. That's all I had to...
Who was playing keys
contribute.
with him? Was it not John Lord? Or
I think
he-
it was Lord, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, he was on Forbidden, Cross Purposes, Dehumanizer. Oh no, Dehumanizer. Actually, I think that was. Excuse me. I think that may have been when. Yeah, that's when Dio came back. But Tire, Headless Cross, and Eternal Idol, 7-star. So he's on 7 albums.
Okay. Wow.
Right after Born Again, which is not great. Ian Gillan is just trying a little too hard to.
Yeah. Well, the tunes weren't very good to begin with.
Yeah. It's I listened to, or tried listening to Van Halen 3,
Yeah.
and it should be good because, just fantastic lineup, and it's probably the best vocalist they ever had on the worst written album.
On it was at Gary Sharon.
Gary Sharon.
Yeah, yeah.
It's probably the best vocalist on the worst album because it's it's 7 tracks long and probably what? An hour and 30 minutes. It's just every song is 6 or 7 minutes long for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember liking it when it came out, but I don't think. Well, that was what, in '95 or something.
Yeah, the hit that was in Twister, I remember liking. That was the
Was that
big
the single?
Yeah, the big push
Yeah.
for the Twister soundtrack was that, and that was okay,
Can
but
you sing it for me?
I couldn't even hum a tune, a note for you.
Couldn't carry a tune in a bucket.
I don't know if it had handles. And I had arms.
Just one.
I'm
Well, I
going to
really
get up for a
derailed
second
that
because I really
conversation.
need an outlet for this drink.
Nice.
There you go. Well, what are you drinking tonight, Will?
You made me a gin martini. Again, we had these last
There you go.
week, too.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Hendrick's gin, a little splash of vermouth. Olives.
I didn't mean to cut off that conversation. I just...
Yeah, it was going nowhere.
Yeah, well, you guys... we're jam dads. I'm happy you guys are talking about music.
You know what?
But
Yeah,
I just
for the-
I don't remember that much information about bands.
For the title, we don't ever jam.
Yeah.
No, well, it's just who it's yeah. Dave and I jammed the first time we met up. A little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
And Dave and I jammed on that first one I was over for, and Will tried cutting the podcast off. He's like, if all you guys are going to do is just play guitar.
We don't really have an ideal setup to do that, to really play. It just kind of goes on in the background and just kind of sounds like
Yeah, I
noise
mean,
and-
it's not. It's just it's who we are, not what we're doing.
Okay.
In a sense, it was a name.
It's not
That
who I
sounded
am.
Yeah. It's the that defines me. That was a Batman line.
Yes. From the terrible Nolan movies, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's
I'm in the
talking
minority
to-
on that one.
He's talking to Katie Holmes, I think, in the first Batman Begins.
Good old lazy
like-
eye Holmes.
Yeah. not who
Did
I
she have a
am.
lazy
It's,
eye?
something
Yeah.
that defines you.
Or like one that's like half open, kind of like Forrest Whitaker. Looks like he took Dayquil and
Oh,
NyQuil at the
yeah.
same time.
Yeah. That's Bell's palsy
He got
for you.
that fixed.
Did he really?
Yeah, all of a sudden, Mel and I were watching something on
Is
him.
it- is that Bell's
It wasn't his
palsy?
brother. Which, by the way,
Yeah,
I
half
know
your
what
face
it is,
droops,
yeah.
which, by the
I
way,
don't
he
think
has
she
a
has it.
brother that looks identical to him without the eye.
I was gonna say it'd be even better if it was the other side. So together, like they make a perfect person.
Or completely awful.
He would actually still look pretty normal if both eyes were like that. It's just the fact that one is not.
Yeah, he got it fixed because we just watched a movie with him not too long ago, and I'm like, is this Forrest or his brother? I had to look it up.
I was just CGI.
Yeah, it could have been. No, and I Googled it after that, and it's like, yeah, he got it fixed. I don't know, within the last year or two.
That is what defined him.
He finally made enough Hollywood money off of his B movies.
Right.
He was in some good stuff.
Yeah. Like Phone Booth
Yeah.
and
can't
the
picture-
Crying Game.
I can't picture who this guy is.
Forrest
Forrest
Whitaker?
Whitaker?
Yeah, I can't. It's
He was in
can't see
the
his face.
Star Wars. Was it the Mandalorian he was in? I think. I think.
I like checked out. I tried watching it and I just kind of fell off.
Yeah, it gets well. The Mandalorian, I could follow. I heard the whatever that one was with the witches that started the Jedi cult or whatever it was. That one was awful. I didn't even bother watching that one. I heard Andor is really good, and I have not watched that one yet either. Yeah.
Oh, him. Okay. Yeah.
He was in Black Dog, I think.
Oh, yeah.
He was like
Yeah,
a
so-
samurai in it.
Yeah.
Is that his brother?
No,
Oh.
that's him with the eye.
He's a very good
the
actor.
fixed one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really good. And I liked Phone Booth. Not a lot of people did.
Phone Booth was good. That had who was the guy in the booth? It was
He played the Joker. Or not the Joker. He played the Penguin in the
Yeah.
new Batman movie.
Ethan Hawke.
No.
No, not Ethan Hawke.
It's going to bother me until I finally look it up. He was in a U-boat movie, too, called U-Boat. I saw a movie with the bus that couldn't couldn't go below 55.
I just watched something with Ethan Hawke in it not too long ago.
Which one? The Black Phone?
Yeah, it was Black. We watched the second one the other night.
Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell, yeah. They're the same person. No, they're not. But,
And yeah, Katie Holmes is in that one, too.
in Phone Booth?
Yeah.
Well, look at you, Katie Holmes. What have you been doing with your life since Dawson Creek?
Not married to
Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise anymore.
Well, that's Scientology stuff.
Yeah, like he was the reason that she didn't continue with the Christopher Nolan series.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Yeah,
she still
which-
like rail thin?
Yeah.
She looked just emaciated last time I remember seeing her. Is she still really thin like that?
I don't know.
Probably. You know what?
Like
Actually, I
Ariana
don't
Grande
think so.
got, where she just
Yeah.
looks like a corpse.
Yeah.
Oh, the same thing with the girl Wednesday. What's her name?
Oh yeah.
She got really thin too, or her face.
Yeah.
got
Well, she had her.
looking.
She had that. What's the fat called on your cheeks? I think. I can't
Oh,
think
did
of
she
what-
have that removed or something?
Yeah. You know, and now
Is
she
this
looks
what
like a
happens?
corpse.
Is it Christina Ricci or is this?
No, well, I mean Christina. No, it's from the middle. She was in that freaking Disney show I watched all the time.
Ortez?
And
No.
Scream.
Yeah, Jenna Ortega.
Ortega.
I knew
Or as I
it
say,
was a
Jen.
taco sauce.
Yeah, Jenna Ortega taco shells.
So she's young.
Yes,
Like, how old is she?
mid 20s.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. That's going to look awful as she ages.
Uh huh.
There's no way that turns out well for her.
Yeah.
Or does it come back after a while?
I don't know. I mean, at least Michael Jackson looked normal by the end.
Yeah, see, it'll come back.
I wonder what he looks like now.
Probably about the same.
There was like a viral thing about some impersonator that looked exactly like him, but then like you heard him sing and it was just awful. And everybody was making fun of him because it was awful. See, that's like a clip we should like throw up.
Wasn't
We're
there
gonna
a
make
guy-
this into like a ridiculousness show?
Yeah, and that just got canceled. Well, because like MTV is leaving.
Well, I was gonna say Rob Dyrdek carried MTV for the last.
Yeah, it was
10
just his
years.
personal YouTube channel for like 2 decades.
I literally, other than accidentally stumbling on his show and leaving it on for a little bit, and I even thought some of that stuff was ridiculous. like I'd never put on MTV at all anymore.
Who has?
Probably since the 90s.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who has?
I mean, I used to watch it in like 2004 when it was like the ridiculous like Date My Mom and like
Yeah. Tosh.0
Oh.
was on. Was he on MTV?
Yeah.
So like teen pregnancy or something.
yeah,
Or,
Teen Mom. Who was that one that went on to do adult films? A friend of ours went to meet her at a con. Got a picture with her and everything.
God.
I didn't even watch.
Can't think
the
of what
show,
her
so-
name. If he ever listens
Honey
to this,
Boo Boo?
he's going to be shouting her name.
I assumed that's what you're talking about. That's funny. Did he wait in line like 3 hours to do it?
Probably. Abrams. Jenna Abrams?
Is
Sounds
that
about right.
Is that no? Who was the mom that made the video? There was a mom that was like.
I think that was her mom. Like the real white trash woman?
There was no. It was husband and wife. They had a TV show.
Oh, Honey Boo Boo.
No,
No.
it was a husband and
I'll
wife.
let you talk.
And they had like kids, and it was like a normal like dysfunctional, functional family type show. And then all of a sudden it went south, and she did like a porno, and yeah, I don't remember.
I have
her
no
name
idea.
anymore.
Yeah. I don't know, but it sounds like a story that I want to follow.
I could probably look that up.
It's delightful with
So
the
what is?
olive.
Yeah, you always have the different drink here. So
Yeah. I'm just doing my my grapefruit liquid death and an olive with some bourbon.
Nice.
I'm just a big bourbon guy. I don't do the clear liquors that much. I'll do gin in the summer, and like I'll drink Tom Collins, like a gin Collins or whatever that's called,
Yeah.
and that's delicious. But yeah, I don't do vodka really. I mean, I'll do it in like mixers that need it, like White Russians.
Yeah.
I'm a big White Russian guy.
Yeah, we'll probably have those. I have some not Frangelico. I always think Frangelico because I've had it that way before.
Kahlua.
But Kahlua, you can add Frangelico to it, and it kind of
What is that?
it's a hazelnut liqueur. So you add like a splash or a shot of that in there as well.
A little
It
bit of
just kinda-
chicory can make your coffee delightful. It's a good thing.
Do you ever have chicory root coffee?
No.
I learned that from Martha Stewart.
So
God, she was hot.
the place that makes I think it's the place that makes the donuts in New Orleans. The Cafe de, I don't know. Yeah, that place. Anyways, they have like their own coffee line. And
Cafe
they-
Le Mans.
Sure, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
They have their own coffee. I think it's in an orange can, and you can get regular coffee or you can get chicory root coffee. And I think it's like 50-50, so there's still coffee in it, and then there's some chicory root mixed in. Must have been like a wartime thing or something to stretch out coffee. I have
Okay.
no clue, but it is awful. It's like drinking dirt.
I got a sample of that. What is it? Mushroom coffee or something like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I drank that for a while.
Did you?
Yeah, it's awful too.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No, this is like instant coffee mixed in with mushroom bits or,
Yeah.
or like
I do
powder.
mushroom. I do mushroom gummies. like not
Acid
yeah.
ones?
What?
No.
No, they're all like
Good old lion's mane and
lion's mane and like all
sure.
the important mushrooms and that, and it's like I don't know, $40 for a jar or whatever. Lasts me a
Yeah.
couple months.
I've gotten like lion mane supplement and stuff.
I have noticed and my memory is overly ridiculous, but it's like really good for my short term. Like I don't forget shit as much. And that was not something that I'm like, hey, I'm doing better at this because I'm taking this. All of a sudden I just realized I'm like, I have not left a room and forgot why I entered that room in a while. And then I added up that was it.
It was
Okay.
the lion's mane.
Possible. And it was supposed to be really good for cognitive function.
Do you notice if you come off of it, do you get foggy again and start?
I did a little bit actually when I
Okay.
like went in between.
Try it.
But then I thought maybe that's just the placebo. But
The mushroom coffee.
Placebo is in effect. I mean, that's
It's called
that's a thing.
the main one's called Mud Water,
yeah.
and they sponsor people on YouTube. They can sponsor us on the show because I'll drink it again.
have you said how awful it is?
So what I did with it is, and actually it sucks because I drink black coffee. I don't The only time
Yeah.
I ever add anything to that sort of drink is if I get an espresso, I'll add like a packet of sugar. Like the little cup espressos where you're getting a little shot of it.
A demi cup.
Yeah, whatever it's called. Or they add just a little bit of cream, but it's like, your double shot or your single shot drink. I'll add some sugar to that, and that's about it, and that's just makes it great. But regular coffee, I just drink black.
I take my coffee like I take
Drinking-
my women, full of booze.
The mud water I had to make like a latte to get anything out of it to be able to drink it. But
Yeah.
I did it for
Yeah.
a while. I did it for a while because of my stomach issues.
Did you notice?
Yeah.
Was it good for the digestion?
I didn't notice one difference at all, other
Okay.
than I wasn't getting caffeine anymore.
Yeah.
It wasn't my stomach. It was partly my stomach issues, but my anxiety. I was trying to back off the caffeine. And I don't know whether it helped or not. I don't know. I had anxiety, so it like just peaked up at any point in time. It has been slowly going away though, which is awesome. Part of it's because I've been going to the gym,
Yeah.
which also caused anxiety at the beginning too. Anyways, we don't need to talk about my life.
But you're so interesting.
Yeah.
There's a supplement that I was looking into that I was thinking about ordering, trying to find.
What for?
For digestion. Trying to find there's some gut bacteria that due to like antibiotics and that over years, like we've pretty much worked out of our system.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be really good. Like they're saying that it's what is causing all this autoimmune disease. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to find. I had it in my cart, and then someone pulled it out of my cart.
I'd be curious. I am all for trying something, but I want results. I
Yeah.
don't want like, oh, I think my memory's slightly better. I want to like know like my memory is better.
Yeah.
You don't get that with a whole lot of stuff.
No.
You get it with caffeine. You get it with nicotine. You get it with booze.
Yeah.
Like not that like you notice what you're doing when you're taking 50 milligrams of mushrooms.
Yeah, it's so subtle, and a lot of that is oversold too to begin with. So you will go into it thinking
That's
you're gonna
nice.
get this massive result.
So it's just a probiotic.
Probiotic, but there's like two main
Oh, eat some Greek yogurt.
gut
Yeah.
bacteria. But they even say that just Greek yogurt, they say like if yogurt's pasteurized, that you don't actually get the correct bacterias.
Can we get raw yogurt somewhere?
You can make raw
Make
yogurt.
yogurt. And they say
Pot.
pretty much that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, this
It's a little bit thinner, I think.
lactobacillus and whatever that B word is.
No, that's not pronounceable.
That means that it's good.
Yeah.
If you can't pronounce it.
I want to take a stab at this. I'll actually say something. Maybe.
The B word.
Butt stuff?
Yeah, butt stuff.
Balance.
The
Oh,
the beefy back doctrine.
yeah. One of the bifidas. Sorry.
It'll give you spinal bifida.
That was, not Starsky and Hutch. Who was the other one? Dukes of Hazzard. But it was with the new one.
Yeah. Jessica
one of-
Simpson
yeah.
washing that car.
One of the bifidas. Anyways, it's Bifidobacterium
That's really.
strains.
That was a really nice. That was really nice. Noise pronunciation.
Yeah, it's probably bifidofurium instead of bifidofurium.
Anyways, you just said it better than I would have. That's why I didn't even try.
Mel was taking magnesium for a long
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
and
Trista takes it for migraines.
yeah, she's always been like takes a probiotic, takes a multivitamin, she started taking that stuff, and I'm just like, she thought it was like helping her stay awake better or sleep longer or something. I don't know. I never noticed. I never like out from the outside looking at her. I didn't notice a difference in her.
It helps your muscles relax and that type of thing. So you would get more
Yeah, maybe
rest.
that's what it was.
You know. Because I would take, well, I still, when I think of it, I'll pick it up at the store and I'll take it for like muscle cramps and stuff like that.
Sure.
And
Drink more water.
Yeah, drink more water. Yeah, but
Eat a banana.
you also
drink
need,
water.
the magnesium and potassium and
Eat a banana, drink
Dave.
some water.
Just eat Greek yogurt.
yeah, I do.
And so like, speaking of supplements, didn't they just like announce, or someone just announced that melatonin like overuse is like damaging to your body?
I
Like
did
liver
not hear
damage or
that,
something?
That doesn't make sense that it would be liver damage. Most melatonin you get is in an enormous amount. Like you buy a 10 milligram supplement of that, and you should be getting like 0.5 milligrams.
Sure.
So, so it's way overdosed. We know that.
Heart risk. It was heart risk.
Heart risk.
Yeah.
Why would that be?
I don't know. I'm not a
It might-
doctor. I
it
fix
might-
vending machines for a
It
living.
might relax you too much to where your heart doesn't.
Well, it's not. It's not like an opium. Or an
Well, I mean,
opioid
but
or
this is
something.
long
Maybe it
term.
is.
This is long term use.
Yeah.
And it's adding something that your body should just naturally be making, but it's overusing for
Well, they say that about
forcing
most-
yourself to relax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I ever took melatonin, I always had awful nightmares. Every time.
Really?
Yeah. That's a
It is a
side effect
of it.
too. You know what? I had the best, weirdest dreams on nicotine patches.
Oh yeah.
The one time I ever tried those, and it was one of my failed quittings, like when I was probably right out of high school, and you used to have the weirdest dreams ever.
Yeah.
I never tried the patches. I did the gum.
Yeah.
That was
always had the
all
gum.
I ever.
Like most
tried.
people don't use the gum correctly; they just start chewing
Yeah,
it,
you're
Yeah.
supposed to stick it in your lip
Yeah.
like a
like a plug.
like tobacco.
I remember when I used to fly,
chew.
like when I was flying a lot, I would always have a bunch of nicotine gum on hand and
just popping them like
just going to
popping 'em
sit
like Tic Tacs.
4 hours on a plane without a smoke. And then an hour on either end at the airport where you can't smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd take them just even not smoking anymore to get through a plane ride these days. Zyn must be allowed on planes. They didn't let a lot of places didn't allow chewing on planes either.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, it's
because
gross.
It's 'cause
the
it's filthy.
spitting,
Yeah.
And
When a
Unless
flight
you just
attendant wants to
swallow
come
it.
collect this cup that you've got.
they really didn't like it when I was just spitting on the floor.
Right? Peanut shells just in the aisle. Like Texas Roadhouse used to be.
Back in the 80s, they had spittoons in the corner. No. I need to get one of them for this room. One of them old
spittoon?
brass
An old
spittoons.
spittoon.
Yeah. My mom has one.
I think we had one. Or it was like an old milk jug, maybe.
Does it have a function other than being decorative if you're not spitting into it?
I mean,
mean,
you can
yeah.
urinate into it, I guess.
Put your
Multifunction.
grandfather's ashes into it. Whatever.
Dude, that was the best ashtray that we ever had was Uncle Bernie.
Yeah.
We had Scott bought that urn from a garage sale. It's still floating around somewhere. This is a nice couch, though, Will.
I bought this when I lived in Waukesha off of Facebook Marketplace, I think, or Craigslist. It might have been a Craigslist couch. It's an IKEA couch that they don't make anymore.
It's held up.
Yeah. I say it's pleather.
I don't understand why the camera's aiming at it, but
I do not have a camera down here. That's the nice thing about I have to do.
it was a casting couch.
Yeah,
so.
I know. I have to do calls for work, and I'm just like, I'm gonna have to get a camera mount. You know, like if I ever had to be on video, like you want to do it if you're like interviewing somebody or something. And I've never had to do that, thankfully. But at some point in time, they might ask me to, because
Yeah.
I know that the guy that I trained under, he was on the calls. And actually, I don't think he video recorded himself, but I think the company would like you to,
Sure.
be a face there.
Well, it's
But
easy enough to do.
anyways.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
never been easier.
It has not been easier. I mean, I could just, if I had to do something like that, I just open my laptop and I could use the camera on there. But
Yeah, but then You're going to look like crap 100% of the time. It's got this laptop camera just like pointing up your nose.
Yeah, upward, up facing.
Yeah, I want it down facing, right at the crotch.
Yeah, MySpace angles.
Oh, so what do you guys think of the room? Is it working out well
Cozy.
so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I could see comfortably being tortured down here.
Yeah, especially by that thing up there.
What thing? What are we
Look
looking
at
at?
that hook.
Oh, yeah.
That was the previous owner.
Yeah, I wonder
He's got-
what apparatus he had hanging from that.
He had chains and hoists.
Oh,
and,
that thing. Yeah.
Like, you ever see Strangeland?
Well, he had an anvil down here, like a big anvil.
Like he was like forging or
Yeah, I think so.
what? Oh, yeah.
I'm kind of like that guy welded down here. He
Wow.
he did all the blacksmithing stuff that's throughout.
Okay.
There's some of it like outside of the house and some of it.
I mean, did he
upstairs.
have the service down here, like 220 and all that, or?
He had a plug out there
Okay.
that was separate from anything else that needed it. Other than that, I don't know. But my panel is full.
I see that.
Yeah, I could probably get a bigger panel. That's only like a 30 spot panel. I need like if I were to like do anything in this room, I'd have to figure out something because we're running almost everything off of one 20 amp breaker.
No, it's fine. I've ran an entire show off a 20 amp breaker.
I have two computers. We have 2 amps. We obviously have the X18. That's probably not drawing too much.
No, none of this
If I have
is.
to run a heater in here for Dave, it's going to start adding up.
I'm comfortable. I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah, I've ran like
actually-
10,000 watts of PA off of 120 amp. You're fine.
It actually is warmer down here since I put that stuff in.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I insulated the room for sound because I don't want to wake up my child while we're down here.
The booze helps.
The booze does help. I think we're being quieter in general,
Yeah.
but we're probably being heard just the same.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you can't
but-
hear the cars speeding by and the hail
Crickets
on the roof.
going. Yeah, that's rain. Or the heater in the background.
Yeah, I was worried about talking in full voice here like I could in the shop.
You're doing just fine.
So, yeah, we'll see.
We're not keeping anybody up. You could probably yell right now and it'd be okay.
Mel's just going to start stomping.
We start playing guitar here soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably should have ran that amp because that one could probably be turned down a lot easier, but
It's not too late.
it isn't too late.
That guitar hanger needs to be either 4 inches shorter, like lower to
Yeah.
the ground.
Well, that
or
bench
up
didn't
higher.
used to be there, right? You were saying like
that bench was not there when I originally put that there. And my Les Paul actually doesn't have the horn there, and that's what I would have normally hanging there.
Oh, okay.
So
I
even
guess that's only for left-handed guitars.
Yeah.
so when I had my Les Paul there, it fit too. It was a little off, but I plan, as we said, I'm going to have them hanging up here. And actually, I use that to hang my headphones off of for work.
Oh, sure.
So
Yeah.
and that's or I wanted to do them all the way up and then put like controllers on them because I put my Xbox controllers on them too sometimes. But I think this room is getting slightly repurposed right now, so I'll just move that hanger at some point. Plan is to so in my basement I basically have this is almost a safe room kind of a thing except there's no door. It's like
It's not too safe.
it's not safe at all. Fallout can definitely get in here if we get nuked. But when I'm done with it,
Do you think you could get like a vault door
yeah,
from somewhere?
you can buy them off of Amazon.
Can you?
Yeah, they're expensive.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I would just
But-
honestly
Get a
I would-
bookcase door.
Yeah,
a
well,
bookcase door.
so that's what I want to do when I finish out there.
Yeah, who doesn't want to just pull a book to open up a door?
Yeah, it'll be a bookcase door when I get that far. That's a long way down the way.
It's cool.
But if I just put a steel door in there and like if I was like trying to make it like a safe room, like not a gun safe room, but like a people safe room,
Yeah.
I could just put like bars in there or something. Nobody's gonna get through that.
So you get in here and then have like anything that's on the other side just gets incinerated.
Yeah, you know. I thought about putting
Please break into my house.
have like a sprinkler system, but it just outputs
Like acid.
gasoline.
Yeah.
Acid, yeah.
Like hydrofluoric.
That'd be funny. Anyways, I'm gonna stud out the walls, put up some drywall.
Nice.
Say hopefully get a Jam Dad podcast sign for behind the couch. I showed Dave earlier. You didn't see it, Eric.
Yeah, I wasn't invited.
No, it was while we were down here. I just didn't show you.
Oh, okay. I thought it was when you guys met up beforehand.
No.
Didn't tell me about it.
Well, I just messaged him. I'm like, about having a cigar.
Yeah. At least I don't smoke, and I'm uptight about it.
Yeah. And he just said, "Oh, I can come a little bit early." I said, "Okay, I'll meet you down by the shop." So we had a fire and had a cigar.
Fine. I'm not offended. Just being a dick.
What was your cigar?
I had a nub again. Obviously, we did something a little bit shorter. It was easy for me to grab this week. Since it's been getting colder out, I've been trying to cut back a little bit more than I normally do, just cause. But I had a nub Maduro.
Yeah.
I thought I grabbed the Nicaraguan, but it was the Maduro, and it was packed so tight that I was having a hard time getting through it while we were down there, trying to kind of get through it a little bit quicker so we could record this. But it was good though. It got near the end, and the Maduro was good.
I have found when they're packed tight, if you obviously not if you light it up and know, but like if you're aware that it's packed tight beforehand, just leave it out for like an hour.
Sure.
And then smoke it. Just let it dry a little bit, crisp a little bit, open, whatever it is. Because I used to get that with like really tight wound ones. I think they were like, I think a couple Macanudos I used to get that were like super tightly packed.
I love them when they're tightly packed, except we were on a time crunch. I'll sit there and lightly puff on them when they're tightly packed and enjoy them more than when they're not.
Except when they're so tight and so like damp moist that you just can't keep them lit.
Yeah, that sucks. But this one wasn't that way. It was going good. It was just like I'm trying to like get anything out of it, and it was a little hard. But if I'm just sitting around having a good time, it's like a great cigar to have that.
Yeah.
What'd you have, Dave?
I had the short little Fuente Hemingway.
Yeah.
Which is a good little cigar. That burned really fast. Oh, you've got a box of them here. Or
that's a short stories.
Oh, okay.
I think they aren't the Hemingways, right?
No.
I do not do the Fuentes too often. I almost bought one this week just to have because you normally have them. And they had, I can't remember. There was a Nicaraguan one there, and I was like, I'll grab it, and then I didn't.
Yeah.
I just grabbed that little sampler pack of the nubs for the week, and next week. The problem is when we come down here and record, we can't smoke in the house. So having anything that's a 2-hour burner or hour-and-a-half burner is a little bit harder to get through.
Yeah.
We will figure out something, though. If I get my heat down there, we could at least sit in the shop and have one in the wintertime and not be cold.
Yeah.
Before we start. Or we'll figure out something.
Yeah.
We might include Eric on it. Might
That's
not.
fine. I don't
You're
need
welcome to come watch us smoke.
I don't stand out and freeze.
Yeah.
Well, I have the heaters going in the shop. If you stand right under those things, you'll be toasty. So they're radiant tube heaters. I'll explain. So because people don't know what I'm talking about, they radiate heat downward and they warm up surfaces. So like I don't know how the difference in like a forced air heater versus that, but it just easily warms everything that the radiant touches versus like you just blowing something out of a corner of a building, corner of a, the thing on the other side of the shop's not going to get warm. Mm-hmm. It's going to like get warm where that's being forced out. It's not like touching any of the surfaces. It's just that those things just work well. My dad has them in his shop too, and you'll see.
Okay.
Hopefully, I've been working on getting those hooked up for. Hopefully by December I'll have them. Early December I'll have that done.
Okay.
If I don't, they won't run the gas line because I got to bury it underground.
Oh.
The ground might be froze by then.
Well, what's your watch?
What's my watch? Are we going to talk about watches on this podcast? I am wearing a Seiko Mod watch. It is basically looks exactly like the Rolex Explorer.
Yeah, I was going to say you were just talking about Explorers. And
yeah, it's it is
39.
probably. Yep, that is 39 millimeter. It is the thing with like Seiko Mods. I've never actually held a 39 millimeter Rolex Explorer in my hand.
Yeah.
I don't know if the dial's bigger on them versus the 36, or they do it like that where the case is just a little bit bigger. I would assume that they probably...
It seems to me that the dial is proportional to the case. Yeah.
I would assume that. I don't think Rolex would cheap out that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen pictures, but I just like off the top of my head, I can't. Like I've never measured or whatever.
Yeah.
I cared to.
But that thing's cool. So where do you get these things?
So AliExpress mainly.
Okay.
I'm not as we talked about when we talked about our fakes. I'm not the biggest fan of like complete rip-off fakes. Homages are okay. I'm kind of like,
Which is what I would classify that as.
yeah,
right?
this would be definitely.
I'm not trying to pass off as
this
anything.
is. I mean, if you unless you probably own one or handle them often, you probably wouldn't know the difference from 5 feet away. Because it'd be really hard not to see the Rolex crown on here.
Yeah.
But that being said, it says Seiko. And even then, I don't know how AliExpress gets away with selling Seiko dials. Because it's not Seiko that makes that dial.
Right.
A lot of times they'll call them like S dial.
Okay.
And they don't show the name. But I mean, they're everywhere. Every, like Namoki mods, which be kind of cool if they sponsored something at some point in time with this. They do like all Seiko mods.
Okay.
They sell cases. Obviously, they sell everything that has to do with modding a watch. Hands, dials. They sell the Seiko movement. So before the tariff thing, Seiko movements were like $30 to $35 for like Japanese Seiko movements.
Oh, okay.
They were like what you would like if you bought a micro brand and they used a NH36 movement or whatever, 4R36, 4R35,
right.
whatever.
That's what they're getting.
That's what they're getting. They're getting those Japanese movements, and that's what you're getting now. Those are like $60, $70.
Okay, wow.
Because of the tariff stuff.
Yeah.
But now they're making Chinese ones that you can get for $30, $40. And they'll literally just say like Chinese NH35.
Yeah. Any report on how well those hold up versus the Japanese ones?
I might order one because I thought about. I'm torn in. I'm torn in buying a turtle like what you have or making one. Because that one that I was thinking about selling, I think we talked about this last week. I could use the movement out of there because they are double the price now.
Sure.
And I'm like, I can make a turtle with this. All I need to do is basically buy the case and a different dial.
Yeah.
And I don't know. So,
how hard is that stuff to do?
The hardest,
putting the watch. Like, do you need lots of little itsy bitsy tools and stuff?
Yeah, you need. I actually have them sitting there. The hardest part is putting the hands on.
Yeah.
Because they are like the flimsiest of metal.
Right.
You have to hold them in the correct spot. Like anything with a date function or basically a date function, you have to make sure that you're clicked over on midnight.
Sure.
And put it on there, because if you don't do that, it's going to be off then. Your hands are going to be off. Or it's not going to click over on the day.
Yeah.
And they're just the tiniest little things. Like, you watch videos on watchmaking. A lot of things you watch on YouTube and you're like, oh, I can do that. And then you go and do it. And
right.
It's a completely different animal.
Right.
Putting the hands on is the hardest part. And it's hard. And they'll go flying. And then you can't find them.
I imagine if you dropped one, you'd never see it again, right?
Yeah. So
Secondhand or something. That would be.
Long story short, remember when I said I had another watch for you, Eric?
Yeah.
I don't.
It's okay.
I'm sorry about this.
Did you retract when you found out that I had your N64?
Yeah, I did. And no, what happened was I actually went and I made a special stop at Walmart today. I bought the insulation for the ceiling here, and I stopped at Walmart to buy battery for it because I know I gave you the Bugs Bunny watch without a battery. I'm like, I'm going to buy a battery for this and give it to him. And I went and I put a battery in it, and it was dead. Like, it just didn't work. I'm like, well, I'm not going to give you a watch that doesn't work. In fact, I don't know if the Bugs Bunny one works. But I didn't test that one. This one I tested, and I'm sorry. I'll show it to you. It's nothing.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I still love you.
But I ended up getting like 2 cheap watches, and one of them I was going to give to you. It was actually a nice Armatron. It looked nice. But the other one was it had the same movement in as that pink Casio up there. Let me grab it real quickly.
The pink Casio.
Yeah.
Sounds like a guitar.
It is.
That's
Here, you can hold on to it.
yeah.
Talk about it here for a second.
No, this thing's cute.
Yeah, it's like a little, like, I don't know, 28 millimeter or even smaller than that. Like a kid's watch.
Looks like a lady's watch.
And
I would give this to my daughter, but I get her stuff like this, and she never wears it and loses it, and like
looks like something that they'd wear like this, like on the inside of their wrist.
yeah, I'm gonna give it to Lily at some point in time.
Kids, girls always seem to wear their watches like that. You never seen that?
No, not really. I've seen snipers do it,
Yeah,
so that you don't get the glare off the
it's
crystal.
a little pink Casio watch, and I ended up, I can't remember why I took it apart. I think I just kind of wanted to learn, and it was laying around here. I thought it was super cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks super cheap, right?
Yeah.
It's like a $40 watch.
Wow.
Yeah,
It feels like a $10 watch, and the bezel does rotate on it.
it does.
Oh, the
There
bezel
it goes.
works. Okay.
So I was taking it apart to kind of learn it's a quartz movement. Oh, I lost a piece. And as I said, they're tiny.
Yeah.
And I ended up just putting everything in a little plastic container, and I set it aside. I was just going to throw it out. I was going to buy the same watch for her just at some point in time.
Yeah.
Well, I ended up, that other watch had the exact same movement in it.
Oh, okay.
So I ended up I was going to move the movement into that watch, and it ended up being it just didn't work out. So I ended up moving the parts over to that watch, and I pulled the hands off of it because I was originally going to move the movement. If I didn't know that, I wouldn't have had to pull the hands off of it. And the second hand flung somewhere. So now it's just a minute-hour hand. Like, I don't think my child will care that it doesn't have a second hand, or I'll buy it.
How she's going to synchronize it?
Yeah. Does it have a hacking feature?
Yeah.
It might. I think it actually might have grounded out something when you pulled out the thing, but the second hand isn't there anymore to.
Oh, so this was supposed to have a second hand.
Mm-hmm. And I might find it. Still, I didn't even look for it. I'm like, it's gone.
Yeah. You're gonna end up finding that again.
So I got that all back together. That was pretty fun. I don't remember where I was going with this, but the hands. Oh yeah, because I lost the second hand.
Flinging hands all over
somewhere. That was actually when I first took it apart. I completely cleaned the floor underneath it, vacuumed it out.
Yeah.
Cleaned my whole workbench off. Had everything sterile to a point to do it. And I have no clue where that freaking spring went.
I sat down. I'm just watching all this dog hair just float in the air.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that.
Oh, it's okay.
I vacuumed out this room it's probably from you getting.
It's from me, sitting down and it's just floating.
I
off
completely cleaned this room before we came down.
It was
here.
my fault for hugging your dog.
Yeah, he's a sheddy beast.
Yeah, he's so cute though.
Yeah, that dog. I've seen dogs shed more than him, but he sheds a lot. It's amazing.
Yeah. Shepherds always do.
Yeah.
Because they've got 2 or 3 coats on them. And
yeah. Winter coat. And
a friend's wife used to just take, for her cats that shed a lot, she would just take a shop vac and vac them off. They loved it.
I've done that to him. He's He's not weird like that where he'll bark at a vacuum like some dogs will.
Yeah.
You don't need to watch a lot of them. You can watch one, but like watch like a de-shedding video when they take them to like a dog
Like a groomer?
groomer. Groomer. They have like these pressure washer type tips on their hoses, and like it just comes off in clumps.
Ugh.
Like it gets rid of like all of their hair that's loose, and it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot more than you'd ever get out brushing. It's just
Pressure
it's
washer,
almost gross. Yeah, well, it's
Pressure
not a,
wash my dog?
It's not a pressure washer. It's got like a turbo nozzle, like you'd buy. Like,
Okay.
oh, this is gonna turn my hose into a pressure washer.
Okay.
You know, like one of those.
Yeah,
like,
so it's like
acid-
gasoline.
So I
powered.
shouldn't. Yeah. So I shouldn't, as I'm like cleaning my patio off, getting the scum off of it. I shouldn't like, turn it on the dog.
Off your house.
Let's turn it on the dog and see what happens.
Yeah, if you used a broad enough tip, it'd probably be fine.
Yeah. Stay a few feet back.
I remember I put a design in the cedar siding on my old place with my pressure washer where I was just trying to take like the loose paint off before I painted. I remember I was shooting it so hard I was actually like leaving designs.
Yeah.
I ended up having to sand it out.
What do you got going on over there, Dave?
Watch.
Yeah,
It's the Invicta.
I thought so.
Yeah.
It's got
So
the
we're both wearing Rolex homages.
yeah, it's got the Bond knockoff strap on it.
It's the Bond colors or the kind of the Craig era Bond NATO
Well, people thought that was the colors of the original
because of the
NATO strap.
the resolution on the film. So those I have a couple of those NATOs too, like the
Yeah.
original ones
Yeah, and I think I have.
that are black, red, and green or something like that.
I don't know if I have one like that. Those are nice look. I like the way those look though.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to call it a knock. I mean, I meant to call it a knockoff.
Oh, it's
but
all
yeah.
the whole thing's a knockoff, but yeah, it's a fun little watch to throw on a NATO, and I have the bracelet too, but
Yeah,
this is just more fun.
I like bracelets to, like this watch. I have the bracelet on, and I like at least just having like one with it. Just feel something heavy on your wrist feels good.
Yeah. The quality of the bracelet, though, it has to be
matter.
up there because, I mean, you can pretty much have any old NATO. You can even do a leather that's maybe not so great. But if my bracelet jingles and
And honestly, for this being AliExpress, the quality of this is great.
yeah,
Like the
I'm
whole
really
watch
shocked
is from
by it.
AliExpress?
Yeah. Yeah, every single piece of it came from China. They used to cost it was like $100 or something like that. If you were buying mod watches, people try selling them. People that have their names out there, and they'll actually buy some buy like higher end parts, or they'll actually buy like Seiko, like real Seiko dials. And they'll do whatever they want for styles. So they'll buy real Seiko movements, real Seiko dials. Your cases probably might be generic to a point.
yeah,
Your chapter rings, your whatever, your hands. Obviously, the modding, you're changing something on it, or else you just buy a regular Seiko.
right.
But almost every single one that you buy, you can build for about $100-120. If you bump up to like titanium or something a little fancy, it costs more. And they normally sell for like double that, or like people ask for double of that. I don't know if they're getting them.
Yeah,
Is that just charging you for the labor of putting it together?
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, so like the movements I say, they used to be, you could get them every now and then for like $30. Case is about 20, 25, 30, depending on what, different styles.
yeah,
If you get one with a band on it, it's obviously probably about $10 more.
okay,
The dials were between $10 and $20 depending on what you got, and the hands were cheap. I mean, like a dollar or two for hands.
yeah,
So say,
I don't know how they do it on like AliExpress with like I found like knockoff microphones. Like I like tried like I took a stab at a Sennheiser knockoff and regretted it. But everything about it the case, the frickin' box, everything looked 100% authentic. Even the colors and the tints, because like the certain series of Sennheiser, like the screen on the like over the diaphragm was have like a little, like in the right light it would have like a blue hue to it. Instead, it would be like black, but you get in the right light. Everything was perfect.
Or something.
Yeah, until you plugged it in, and it was just like flat. It sounded like a Radio Shack microphone. Actually, that probably even sounded better. But I don't know, like how and where they get like the machining for the casing and all of it to look that perfect. You know, the serial numbers were even like everything about it would just fool me until you plug it in. So it's scary as hell to buy any, like Sennheiser and Shure are two of the worst ones to buy online because you don't, like, if you think you're saving $30 on like a, you know, like even like the 7Bs, like what is it averagely? Like $350 in the used market, 400 something new. Yeah. Like you save that $50 and chances are you might be getting a $150 knockoff that sounds like crap.
Yeah, I almost bought one off of eBay for it was like $200, and I'm like, no, that's got to be fake.
It's sweet. So, Sweetwater, like go through a legitimate merchant because it's so scary to like to spend that money.
Even these, like I'm assuming it's legit, but the MV7s are knocked off too when I'm using. So it's
like Dave's Cigar Adventures in Mexico, thinking that you were getting a great deal, and you ended up getting like a bunch of like sawdust shavings swept up off the shop floor.
Well, the Chinese are notorious for stealing IP and creating knockoffs. Just like this is what they chose to get really good at. And we buy their stuff. You know, we consume it.
Sometimes half the stuff is made in the same place. But like with microphones, with anything, they're just assembled with cheaper components. Like the insides of them are.
Well, and like besides the case alone, the diaphragm and like everything, like the actual capsule is probably the same cheap capsule they put in like 90% of the microphones. They're just putting them in different cases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get that with, I say like going back to the watches, you talk about the Chinese NH, whatever.
Yeah.
The Seiko movements that they're using now, like when, for one, like to start up a factory to just make all of those parts. I mean, that's a lot of parts. There's probably 50 moving parts in a movement.
Probably.
A Seiko movement, let's just say maybe even a little bit more, 60.
And they're very delicate and they're precision made, and
all of a sudden to have these overnight because of the tariffs. Because I never, unless there's something with how they have to describe them now, where they have to say Chinese in them, maybe because of like where the tariffs come, because you have to pay.
Yeah.
If you were to buy something, let's just say in Canada, but it came from China, like you have to pay the Chinese tariff.
Oh,
how if you were to buy something that way, you still have to pay China for the tariffs.
So there's no Canadian buying up Chinese goods and then arbitraging that, because that would have been a good scam.
But we even have heavy Canadian tariffs.
Well, yeah. We always have, and they have tariffs on our stuff too.
But I mean, it got worse tenfold. We saw that at work.
Yeah.
We get a lot of Canadian goods.
Yeah, tariffs are they're fun.
Yeah, I'm not a tariff person myself. Not a fan.
I like buying my cheap stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I have pride in my. I mean, there's some stuff that I just don't cheap out on, but like there is that level of good cheap gear. Like you can like find a decent level of like the cheaper like knockoff stuff, like pickups.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, like the $30 price margin on pickups is like, the same as the $100.
Right.
And especially like in the past 20 years, it's gotten way better.
Yeah. Yeah. The quality of those things,
Yeah. And even like, by pro audio lighting and that, we, find Chinese distributors and Chinese makers of, knockoff of Chauvet stuff. And, it's sometimes it's half as good, but if it lasts as long, we'll use the hell out of it.
It's nice to have the option, at least especially if you're building out a rig or something like that in whatever you do, to not have to spend top dollar on every single thing.
Well, when you multiply,
you can prioritize what you're going to put the money into.
Yeah, 4 lights to a tree, 8 lights to a truss. When you're saving $20-$30 a fixture, that adds up a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you're making the big bucks, you can go and buy your nicer stuff, but if you never do, then you're not out that money.
Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't matter how much you make. Everyone thinks that you should work for free.
Yeah, that too.
It's pulling teeth to, big.
This is in sound and lighting, right?
Sound and lighting, yeah.
Is it pro audio?
A friend of mine really, and for like live audio, a friend of mine pointed it out where, because he actually... you
have stage lights on recording studios,
right? So he bought a Mini X and he started digging ditches and like culverts and that. Mm-hmm. And he pointed out the comparison of, okay, if I take if I take $100,000 worth of equipment out and dig a culvert or something like that, and charge someone X amount of money, they're not even going to question that it cost me them $10,000 to do this work. But if I take $100,000 worth of audio gear, spend 12 hours setting up and breaking it down and running on top of it, they're gonna piss and moan if they have to pay anything over like $900.
Yeah.
And they're gonna think they're getting ripped off, or they're gonna think that you're charging them too much, and it's ridiculous because there's.
Well, in their mind, they're thinking, well, no, we all watched the band. They did the work.
Yeah.
They were. We were watching the show. That was the show.
And the comparison, like some of these bands are making, they'll easily charge for a festival, $4,000-$5,000, and then I don't really feel like pushing $1,200 over the production, even though it took 3 guys to do that, and they're each walking away with about $25 an hour by the end of it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's a very underappreciated thing, but we're all addicted to work, so we keep fucking doing it.
Yeah, side jobs.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as exciting as sound audio, but say I build those planters in the summertime with my aunt, and it's like I make good money doing it for the most part, but it's like you look back and you actually go, I spent 4 hours to make $60 or something like that, and it's like so I'm making $15-$20 an hour.
Yeah,
and it's like it's good when it comes because it's like just extra. It's extra, so whatever I make, and I'm hanging out with my aunt. It's not
what else were you going to do that day?
We'll sit there and we'll drink beer.
Yeah.
Well, in a couple of years, you're going to get Lily to hand her a hammer and a screw gun and
go to work. I do with Ty now.
It's your little human resource.
Yeah, Ty is my child labor. She's running lights for me now.
Yeah,
I pay her. She's really good at setting up and breaking down. She's better than half the losers that we hire.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the driveway to be shoveled.
The
family or the house next to me here, they had, I think he's 16 now. I think he's driving, or I know he is. I think he's 16 though. Like he'll go out there every snow. Like their driveway is worse than mine.
Yeah.
Like double my driveway. It's like awful. They park down on the bottom of the hill in the wintertime.
Oh yeah.
They don't even bother going up by their house. And he's out there. Like every morning I wake up and the driveway's cleared.
Wow.
Like perfect. Like they're shoveling it as it's falling, and he continues with it until the snow stops, and it's just perfectly clear every time I go over there.
Wow.
Or I see it.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing what kids can do.
Is it, at what point is it worth just paying someone to plow your driveway?
I
don't even know what it costs anymore to get someone to plow it.
It's probably like, for like my driveway, it'd probably be like $50 a time.
No? That's not even as bad as I would think.
No, and I mean, for like,
I don't leave my house for $100, less than $100.
Yeah. So I mean, like some years where you only need it, 2-3 times, whatever. It's like, well, that's not bad, but all of a sudden you need it every week. Well, that's going to get pretty expensive.
Yeah.
That's why I bought a tractor. And now, like this year, switching over to cars, like my wife will probably be having a front-wheel drive car now.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm going to have to be on top of the driveway. Well, or she'll have to take my truck to work. And I'm one of those weird people that I don't like letting other people use my stuff.
Well, you get your seat just so, and your mirrors, and your,
Yeah, I just like. Well, she listens, but she's not the best driver in the world. I think she would agree with that. And I just want my truck back without anything happening to it.
Yeah.
And I get worried when she drives it. Because her car comes back with random things in it all the time.
Tire off the rim.
Yeah. Yeah, that happened once. Well, not off the rim, but she blew a tire out in Milwaukee doing something dumb. She hit a curb or something and it popped the tire.
Yeah, my dad did that too.
Yeah, well...
Median.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like avoiding the bike lane and didn't even notice and ran it right off the rim.
I don't remember what she did, but it was because of inattentive driving.
Oh.
And then I had her following me. Oh, so that was kind of a funny story. I had to drive all the way down to Milwaukee, brought my jack with me.
Can I get a reaction video of her listening to this?
Yeah. We'll have her down. She calls me up, she's an emotional person. She's like crying, like, my tire's flat, blah, blah, blah. I accidentally did this. There was construction or whatever. And she hit something. So I have to drive, an hour into Milwaukee, to put her spare on. And her rim's all scuffed up, and the tires like blew a hole in the side of it. She hit whatever she hit.
Was this on the east side?
It was.
I would laugh if this is the same exact area that my dad hit.
Yeah. It's so shoot.
I think my dad was headed to Brady Street with Scott.
No, it wouldn't have been. Probably wouldn't have been the same area. This is where you like get back on the freeway.
Okay.
So if they're headed somewhere, you take a different way there, different exit, on ramp, whatever. Anyways, I get down there, and it's actually like a couple blocks away from where I work now. I drive by it like almost every day, or right where she used to get on, and I think the on ramp was closed and she had to go a different way. But now I'm sidetracking quite a bit here. I went down there, changed it, and I said, "Well, follow me. We're gonna take side streets as far as we can because you have your spare on. And you can only do 50 miles an hour." And driving down these side streets, she went on the freaking on ramp and got right on the freeway, not following me. So I end up getting on the next on her. I'm like, just stay on the freeway, go in the slow lane, drive 60, or because the tire was like 50 or something. I'm like, just do 60, just stay there, don't worry about it. If people honk, just ignore it, just drive 60 and don't worry about it. I ended up catching back up to her on the freeway.
55
and,
anyways out
drove
there.
behind her the whole way to. I'm like, just stay on the freeway until we get home.
Yeah.
Like, at this point in time, don't worry about it. It was like lighter traffic. It was like 6, 7 o'clock at night.
Okay.
So it wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
And yeah. So that was 2 new tires. And now the car is basically a paperweight. I think we talked about that last
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of cars,
Yeah, Dave, let's hear about
what's going on with the Saab?
I don't know. Well, yeah, all right.
I
So
got a little insight earlier. I'm excited to hear about this.
Well, it's not that exciting. The thing
it's
is,
super exciting.
the guy wants it. He's going to put a new engine in it. So
it needs an engine,
it needs a new engine, I guess. So it was leaking oil on the internally or something like that. So
It probably had a bad piston ring or something,
Yeah.
or a head gasket.
Head
well,
gasket
it wouldn't have
or
been
intake.
oil if it was. If you have oil passageways in the head. I don't know how the Saab engines are designed.
no idea.
Yeah.
No idea. So that's where we sit. So I said, yeah, because he was already towing it back from Madison. He's like, I can either, bring it back to your place and you can continue trying to sell this thing, or, now knowing the issues with it, I'll just take it and drop it off at my place. And it's like, yeah,
Did you give him a pretty good,
that sounds like a better
did he give
idea.
you a good cut then, or?
So it'll be like $800. So whatever.
Womp womp.
For an
It's not
engine?
my driveway.
What'd you buy it
No.
for?
3.
That's not. I mean, whatever. You had 5 years.
Oh, you sold it to him for $800.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
How many years did you have it?
just over a year.
just over.
Only
a year.
that's
Yeah.
right. Only a year.
So not ideal, but we kind of knew going into it wasn't going to be a forever car. So
The guy that had it before you probably knew that it was bad.
yeah, well, a week or so after I got the car from him, the dash started lighting up with different problems, and it's okay.
Like he just reset it right
Yeah.
before he sold it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they went back to buy it, cut you under. They bamboozled you good.
Well,
They probably had their
They've got
Facebook marketplace search set up for that Saab to pop up.
yeah, maybe, but I don't envy him really. I mean, I don't want to put a new engine in it.
No, I've done that. It didn't work out well.
What's
So
an
we're back to
engine even
square
go
one.
on those?
What?
What's an engine even go installed in the shop?
He was talking about, so this guy's, he's in the car business, right? So he's got a detail shop in Waterford. And so he's got a couple of his employees like sourcing stuff. He was talking about maybe 2,500,
Okay.
if they can find one, and then he can put it in. And
It's
so,
about average.
Yeah, I paid.
Most
for my
used
wife's
engines will
car.
cost you $1,500.
My wife's was a reman, but
Yeah, okay.
I paid $3 for it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's essentially new. Depends on if he's getting a reman or a new or a
Yeah.
reman. What is reman?
remanufactured.
Oh, remanufactured.
They go through it.
Just
and replace
refurbished.
everything, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny thing about that is they had, my wife had a Fusion and they put a Mustang motor in it from like a different year or something weird like that. So there was like a part that was like different in between the two, and it created some confusion. But supposedly they figured it out,
Huh.
and now it sits in my driveway. Got to get that up for sale.
yeah, we found out I finally figured out how to do the bleed on the ABS on my truck, and I got my pedal back finally after years. And I forgot that my brakes could feel like that. But I was working on my dad's, and his ABS is actually engaged and stays engaged. He's got like no pedal. Then I can pull the fuse for the ABS, and all of a sudden his pedal's back. So we're trying to figure out what to do about that and how to handle it. But it turns out to do anything to the ABS for bleeding out the air or anything like that, you have to buy for that year from like 07 to 14 or whatever. You actually need the OBD2 meter reader that can actuate that solenoid.
Yeah. That is one thing with the ABS on those. Another thing with those vehicles is that almost everything will set off your ABS.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like your mass airflow sensor starts going, your ABS will start tripping. Like
Really?
Yeah, that happened in my truck.
He had a mass airflow issue recently.
Yeah. What else went bad in my truck? It was something else. My oil pressure sending unit was getting plugged up, and it was no, it wasn't. I don't think that caused the pedal.
Okay.
But yeah, random things will make the ABS kick on and make it shift hard.
Yeah, he hates it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hates everything about that truck.
Yeah, I didn't care for mine when my 07 either. Because they say every time something went wrong with it, the ABS would trip and it would shift hard.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, I probably liked. I liked the truck a lot.
Yeah.
I like driving it. I like how it felt.
Like the 07?
Yeah. Everything about that truck I liked a lot. I liked it more than my truck now.
Okay.
I liked that truck. But the issues that happened with it was far and few between, but
Yeah. I really like the late 90s. That's probably like my favorite
square body
era of truck, like the 95 to 99. Like, and then the 2000 was for the pickups, but like, yeah, like just, the 40-gallon gas tanks and
I like the Fords from that era.
and I like
too.
the 5.7. I like the 5.7 way more than the 5.3.
Yeah.
Just felt a little more.
Nowadays they're The 5.7s, those are, throttle body. I mean, again, that's something you can work on.
Mm-hmm.
You start getting into the tune port injection and having a coil on every single cylinder.
Yeah. And that gets so freaking. I redid all of them on Trista's car, and it, you don't want to cheap out on it.
Yeah, like your dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Direct injection cassette. Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, I like it when it was one coil pack and wires, and it was easier, and it was overall cheaper for the end user to repair.
Yeah.
Because what are coils now? Like, it'll cost you, if I ever have to replace all of them, it'll cost me like $500.
Yeah, even the computers back then, like you probably get one now for $100 or $300, maybe at most. Now they're well over $1,000 for any computer.
Are they really?
Oh yeah,
it's ridiculous. I think my dad's transmission control module, that was pretty cheap. That was like $120. But
I think that was the problem with my Taurus in the Dells when we were out there.
That was the overall issue?
That was and that was $1,200
okay.
at the time. And when was that? That was 2017 or something?
Yeah. So when my dad thought that he had an issue with the transmission control module, I ordered him one, and we popped it in. Turns out that was for the what was the difference? That was for it was for the 6-liter and not for the 5.3.
Oh.
So then there was some difference with and the transmission would have been different. I can't remember what the difference was, but he's had 4-wheel drive and all that, but we're driving down the road and it's saying he's going 70 miles an hour when we're going 40. Wow. And it's like constantly like 30 over. So I'm like, I plugged in my GPS. I'm like, yeah, it's showing you're going this. And then we popped in the old one. So where we bought it from, I think it caught it on Amazon. They sent us the wrong one.
Oh. Weird.
Or it's just that much shit, but so that's pretty funny. Just watching his eyes, he's like, I am not going 70 miles per hour. It's like, I hate this truck. Will's the first one to play tonight.
Yeah, I figured, we have to have some guitar in the background at some point in time. Even if I play horribly wrong things. I have not picked up a guitar in a while.
Just say it's jazz.
Yeah. That's a jazz chord.
And so what are the amp models in this little device here? Like, what is it supposed to do?
Oh, so I have... So, and I've used it before, but I just couldn't get it to work on the DAW. It'll work like, when you're using it outboard on a PA.
Okay.
So I just couldn't get it to translate to the USB outs rather than the aux XLR outs.
Yeah.
But it has... So I've got a dual guitar amp.
Okay.
And, just kind of your basic across. And then it's also got... Where is it?
It's just basic preamp and...
Yes, but
voiced a little bit for guitar.
Yeah, and here we go. And then there was also a stereo guitar amp.
Oh, cool.
Dual tube stage. Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of amp modelers on here.
I like this.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it should fuck with it. Sorry. Sorry for the foul language.
Uh-huh. You already said it. You said it earlier with no apology.
Oh, did I really?
Oh yeah, horrible.
I don't even notice when it comes out anymore.
But it's a Behringer XR18, is that?
Yep. 18 channel digital mixer. 2U.
So they must make different versions of this, right?
There's the
like 4-input or
the 12, the 18, the 24. Or no, excuse me, the 32. The 32 was the next one up. And now they're off of the X series and they're onto the Wing. They're going backwards in the alphabet. Went from X to W.
Okay.
But yeah, there's the 12,
That's
the
cool.
18, 24, or 32. I keep saying 24. 32 is stupid though. It's like that you buy that unit and you have the entire board. The 32, you buy the rack unit and it's got like 18 inputs, and then you have to buy an additional $300 unit to get your extra 12 inputs or whatever it is.
Oh wow.
Or 14, whatever that would be.
Oh.
Yeah, and then you can keep buying the stage boxes. Like when you get to that level, the nice thing is, that's all. You can use your Cat 5 or Cat 6 cable to put your stage box across stage, and then you can have, instead of running a whole snake, now that's your snake.
Yeah. Okay.
They're really nice units. This one I liked. I used to use this one for live a lot, and then I ended up upgrading to the Personas, and now that's even starting to get outdated. They're on like the 4th generation of that now.
Yeah, the Personas that you sent earlier.
It's a different one, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It's the bigger version of what I have.
Yep.
Right?
It is the bigger version of what you have, but it is like the era of that one. It was the same blue.
Yeah,
so.
it's got that blue face on it.
Yeah.
Granted, it's the same like as the one I have, and the one you have too is just
The audio box, yeah.
The color is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't know if that would be good or bad or not. I mean, would it get outdated at some point in time, like the older ones? Maybe.
I know I bought a Tascam one that was outdated and it just wouldn't talk to my computer. But I mean, you're talking that thing was from 2005, so I don't know at what point.
My audio box is from probably 2010, and I still use it just about every day. And then I've got another one that's probably 5 years old that runs perfect. So
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't.
Is that another Personas or?
Yeah.
Okay.
The same, just the 2-channel or 2-input audio box.
Yeah, so I was trying to look for an option. Like that's the nice thing about like this. It's all, you don't have a board. It's not sitting out. You don't have all because we don't need the EQ control of everything because we're doing it all on the DAW.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, as you can tell, if you can see my network cables over there, I'd like to, say get a 6U rack. Mm-hmm. And, if we had something like that, we could mount in there.
Yeah.
Be out of the way. If we had a board, we could have a board. I don't really care one way or the other, whatever. You're the sound guy, so get whatever you want. We'll figure it out.
Okay. I didn't think I had an opinion on your basement.
Oh, you do. You do with that. I was talking about like layout. And I welcomed your guys'
You like
opinions
the air.
everywhere. I just wouldn't listen to it. That's Eric's fault. I literally vacuumed everything in this room beforehand.
Well, he's covered in it.
Yeah, I know.
You had to go up to your dog and mess with it.
Yeah. It was adorable. He needed a hug. I'm sorry. He needed
all right.
butt scratches. He loves his butt scratches.
So ideally, I guess, we'd be running the DAW on that computer.
Yeah, and that one, I'd probably buy another hard drive just for our stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
Theoretically, I should back it up somewhere too. Like we should run it. Maybe what I'll do is I'll build a NAS. I've been wanting one because actually my movie library was getting to a point where it was getting pretty large.
Yeah.
And I have an 8 terabyte hard drive and it was starting to fill it up. I went through and I just was like, if I feel like watching this again, I'll just download it again. I deleted a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But probably again, if we're going to keep this in for the long haul, it'd be a thing to do is to keep everything safe and to have redundant drives if we wanted to keep our old episodes for some reasons. A lot of time with video people, they'll want to reuse their intros, their outros, or their B-roll, that kind of stuff.
Make the best of segments.
Yeah. That
for our
too.
CD release.
For this kind of stuff, do you need to keep old episodes?
I mean, they're
Dave
kind
in the
of
cave.
they're sort of archived.
Yeah, like
the way they
Spotify.
are. Well, yeah,
Well, or
Spotify,
on
but
whatever we're using.
what we should do, maybe what we should do is just put it on host our own site and archive it on there. So we're not reliant on, say, Red Circle to host.
Yeah, so
if
we
that
could
makes
get
sense.
We could get an IP address or
Just a domain.
a
and,
domain name. Yeah, sorry.
Hosting, and that might cost. What does it cost me to run my sites?
I think mine's like $75.
$75 a year.
Yeah.
For hosting. Yeah, I use Bluehost, but
Maybe we can get GoDaddy to sponsor us.
Is
Yeah,
GeoCities still a thing?
GeoCities. Let's go to Blogspot.
What's that? Squarespace.
Squarespace, yeah.
We could do a Squarespace.
Is that one
ad.
of those you're putting together like a PowerPoint presentation as a
to make
website,
your
just click and drag? And,
I don't think they sell domains. It's just for setting up your web page.
Yeah. Well, domains you can get anywhere.
Squarespace.com sponsor us.
Just start buying domains and then sell them when someone else wants them.
What we need to do is when we listen back to this, we need to figure out all the name drops that we do, or at least have somebody kind of
and bill them.
Write it down. No, not bill them, but like, say I do an Instagram post, I could like hashtag them or add them into it, and then they'll see our posts.
Just always hashtag
We
Ryan
didn't take
Courtney.
any pictures. We didn't take any pictures tonight, did we?
I did not take any pictures. That does kind of suck.
Night's
I
not
meant
over
to
yet.
too. I need to come up with like a sexy spot down here for our drinks, and
We're sitting on it.
it doesn't look. It's not black. It's not the exact casting couch.
It's not the exact casting couch, but it'll do.
But it'll work just fine. It'll get the job done.
I can still do that squatting pose on it. I'll show you the one. Will's really good.
I suck at guitar.
No, you
You
don't.
guys should pick
You
it
don't
up.
suck at guitar.
Well, it's a relative term, I guess.
Yep.
Dave is thinking in his head that I suck right now. I can see it in his eyes.
No,
Well,
he's
I'm
just correcting your technique, I'm sure.
No, it's technique is fine.
One thing that I always I heard it at one point in time, but then I don't see people doing it a whole lot is your thumb. Having it like behind your and not wrapping around.
It depends what you're doing.
Depends on what
Yeah.
I'm playing, how I'm playing.
Generally, if you need more mobility with your third and fourth finger, you're going to put the thumb on the back of the
Yeah.
on the back.
If
of
I'm
it.
doing
if
like
you're-
full bar chords, my thumb's on the back.
Yeah. Yeah, other than that, if you're doing like Clapton
bar
licks or
chords,
something,
yeah,
then
I
it
guess
doesn't
my
matter.
thumb's on the back too.
That's so out of tune.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It literally it came from the shop today in the ice in the cold, and now it's down here and I didn't tune it.
I've
Go on your
noticed.
phone, get whatever the free tuning app is, Guitar Tuner or something.
G strings or G
Sure.
Yeah, I didn't even bring my bag today. I noticed when I am bored, when I'm playing, when
You're fine. You're fine.
when I'm playing bass, I've noticed that I realize I'm getting bored when I start playing with my thumb.
What do you mean?
Like if I'm, if I'm just saying hang out, just over, and I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, I must be getting bored because now I'm playing with my thumb.
You need a more interesting bass line. I don't know.
And I try to stay tasteful with it because there is that level between straight up soloing through an entire song and
Well, yeah, but I mean, you can come up with a part.
oh yeah, I come up with lots
Play
of
little
parts.
melodies and stuff. It's not just hitting the root note.
Well, no, I try and stay tasteful with it.
Do you not
Ride the root note, do little licks, write some bass lines, but again, if you do constant, complicated bass lines all the time, people don't even notice them.
Well, it doesn't have to be complicated. They do notice when you take them away. Like go play a James Jamerson riff or something.
Go play
like
Injustice for All. Listen to that bass line.
Yeah, there is none. That's the joke.
Yes.
They have like versions on YouTube, I'm sure. Everybody and Justice for Jason and stuff.
Yeah, I still want to hear Jason's parts on it because everything I've heard is just guys sitting down playing bass to it.
Yeah, I don't know if they have like one where they like tune it up. I think I have come across one like that, but it's not all that often I listen to And Justice for All.
That was such BS.
But yeah, go listen to what? Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Go listen to that bass line. Go learn it.
All right, will do.
It's always funny when they cut out bass in songs and it's like, oh, there's bass to that.
Uh-huh. Or like the who's a bass player that Elton John had during like the Rocket Man era.
Oh my God, I have no idea.
Dude was awesome. He was on that Christmas song.
Just like
I know
no
the bass
clue.
line.
Yeah.
From Rocket Man. But
Just like I had no clue who the guitarist was for half of Sabbath like we were talking earlier.
Guitarist?
Yeah.
It was always Iommi.
I'm sorry, singers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We were talking about what the White Snake guy, and he was in a couple different bands. That's why I was thinking guitarist. But, anyways,
yeah.
Yeah.
Go on another drink. Line. What kind of music are we talking about here again?
For me?
Yeah.
I play 90s pop punk.
Okay.
Is that what you call that?
Yeah.
I'll have to listen to it.
Like Screeching Weasel, Queer's early Green Day.
Yeah.
Not like the late 90s emo pop punk.
Oh, Jesus. Now we're getting too granular.
Yeah.
All this stuff.
Yeah, more Squirt Gun, not such Sum 41.
I don't think I cared for IDFK all that much.
Me neither.
Okay.
How often
I enjoyed the band. I enjoyed the guys.
Last week or something, didn't you?
Yeah, played Friday.
Yeah. How did that go?
It was a great show. Yeah, we raised $1,700 for Jamaica.
Did you play the Malones?
Yes.
Yeah, the Malones.
Yeah, and
1,700. That probably goes a long way in Jamaica.
Right. It was for Jam for Jam. And Jam for Jam is a festival, and they've moved locations a couple times, but it happens. I think it's July or maybe it's June. They big hippie jam festival, but they raise money for Jamaica, and they actually run missions where. And I know a couple people have gone down, built houses and that, and help now the main thing is rebuild and get people back to safety and all that. So I haven't kept up with how decimated it got, but no, it was a good show. Met some interesting, fun people, and played a great set. I don't generally play more than 30, 35 minutes anymore, so when we get these like 40, 45-minute sets, I'm like gassed at 20 and just kind of limp through the rest.
I would like to mention that these cheaper mic mounts are not good if you have to move them around a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah. This one's like, I don't know.
Is it flimsy? Tighten that?
Yeah. Down here. Well, I have, and it's like...
They strip out very easily, especially up here. This entire mechanism strips out very easily on the cheaper ones.
Yeah.
Like
I'll have to remember that one's mine.
Yeah, I didn't do anything to it. I put my mic in it and I just moved it up.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. Just make sure I leave with the right one.
Yeah,
yeah. That one was like almost like brand new. The one that you're using, Dave. This is the one I just got, and it's like pretty stripped out already.
Man,
I just ordered one. I'll bring it here. Then Dave doesn't have to bring his.
And just at some point in time, I think I'll upgrade this because I want to move it out of my way every now and then, like when I'm doing something.
Yeah.
But I mean, I literally paid $6 for that one on eBay.
Okay.
Was it 99 cents and $5 shipping?
Yeah, it was like $1 and whatever, maybe $8 at most, and this one was $11. So,
I spent $20 on mine, but it was just because I threw it on because I needed to hit a certain mark on Walmart.com to get my free shipping on my. I bought another Dragon Dagger so I can hopefully not get destroyed packaging.
I should have just got another one, but I spent enough money today.
Yeah, well, like every single one selling for like $80 to $100 right now.
Yeah, yeah. Minimum. I mean, I've seen a minimum sell on eBay for $50.
I mean, it's an instant 100% profit turnaround. You know, double your money.
Yeah, but the thing that like gets me is that like all of a sudden there's more.
Yeah.
Like so that watch up.
So
there,
maybe I'll just sell them one of the bum packaging.
Yeah, you could
probably make more than returning it.
Take a picture of it and put it on eBay and put it on there for $45.
This is wait, what is it? It's a
sword?
It's
the Dragon Dagger.
It's the reignition series of the Power Rangers, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
So Tommy Oliver is the Green Ranger. He had this Dragon Dagger
that he called the Dragon Zord with.
Yeah, so he would hold it up and play it like a flute, but it sounded like a synthesizer, and he would blow on it through his helmet.
I should go get mine.
And then his Godzilla-like creature would come out of the ocean.
Okay, so that's like the equivalent of what, blowing on the conch shell or something, and reinforcements come.
Yep. But yeah, someone finally said he blew on it through his helmet, and it sounded like a synthesizer, but he played it like a flute.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
So they're selling those now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people with adult bank accounts are buying them now because we either had them or didn't have them
and wanted them.
Yeah.
Like even like all the Zords are. Some of them you can still get. Some of them are harder to get.
Yeah.
And they're selling for almost double the money now too. Mm-hmm. Even like Walmart's selling, because there'll be like private sellers on Walmart, like there's on Amazon and stuff now. Yeah. And if once they're sold out, all of a sudden then you'll get one that's $40, and people buy them. Mm-hmm. People want them.
You better move fast on this because
I got them all.
Well, I mean, you better sell them fast because this isn't going to last.
I'll sell them in 10 years.
This is like a Beanie Baby pump and dump.
Oh, this is different.
Of course it is.
It just
no. Stuff like this like holds.
It depends on like how many times they like reissue them. Mm-hmm. Because like the TMNT, that's from the carpet, I think. It's like the TMNT stuff. Like even the stuff from the 90s is the same price.
Yeah.
Like it's not overinflated pricing on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. You can go and buy an original party wagon or whatever they called it.
Yeah.
For
Turtle Van.
Yeah, the Turtle Van for $45. Like
maybe not all the pieces.
Yeah, maybe not all the pieces or whatever, not in the box. You can buy new ones in the box for maybe $100, but you're talking like that's a little bit more whatever. But if you wanted a Turtle Van from the 90s, you could go and buy one on eBay for the same price that you can buy the new one with right now.
Like,
it's out of the box.
Like
but
still. I have the Ghostbuster house still from Kenner, and I remember, I think
Kenner made all the Star Wars action figures from the original movies.
Kenner is what? A company?
It's just a
toy company.
Okay.
But they made like...
I'm just dropping a little info.
Yeah. They made like well-detailed toys and action figures and really put thought into them. Because like that, I still have my Ghostbuster house. And things still awesome. I still play with it from now and then. And, well, I guess like Elijah does like all the wrestling stuff. And every once in a while we'll bring extra crap out. And we built him a whatever it is, like a 20-to-1 scale ring or whatever it's called, or 51. I can't remember the exact scale. But it's like the exact scale for the size of the wrestling figures.
Yeah, sure.
And that was a fun project.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
What do you build that out of?
We did plywood and 1-bys.
Okay.
And I actually used dowels for the legs, and then for the upright posts, and then we used eyelet screws, and I made turnbuckles out of S-hooks, and then we covered them with Nerf darts. We like cut Nerf darts and slid them and covered them for the turnbuckle covers, and then for the skirting. So we actually did the skirting off of the ring apron. We did canvas for the canvas, and then like a black canvas for the outside. And then we actually did iron-on logos that we printed off for his wrestling federation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It was fun. He put it away since he got a girlfriend, but...
He's going to disavow all of this.
Right?
You lost your child.
Dad, shut up.
Dad,
he's got some... I mean,
Dad, cut your hair.
What's he calling me right now? All of his friends are calling me Chad Powers.
Oh, sure.
What's Chad Powers?
It's what's on Peacock or something, or Paramount.
I would either call you that or Buffalo Bill. One of the two.
Don't make me do it.
He's got kind of a Jeff Daniels look going.
Oh, shut up. That's what Will's dad said.
Sucker.
That's what he said from Dumb and Dumber, like when we were camping. It's like, you look like that hairy guy from Dumb and Dumber.
Well, maybe you should take a hint.
Hey, screw you guys. I like my hair.
That's fine. I tried growing out my hair a little bit longer for a while. I didn't like it. Once it starts getting in my eyes, it just
this has not gone much past my mouth. I think that like this spot of my hair is just fried and breaking. I don't really.
What do you do with it? Why is it fried and breaking?
I don't know. Like it bleached out a lot through the summertime.
Yeah.
And I do all of my hair care that I should do, and use a decent conditioner, and it just feels like this and I cut it about once a year.
Okay.
You know, because I'm trying to get some length to it, and
You're going for that like 80s metal band hair? Or
I don't even know what I'm doing. I just realized my hair was receding, and I figured this is my last run at growing it out.
Was that Ozzy? Ozzy had pretty good head of hair. He probably got plugged at some point.
He cut it off in the late 80s for a little bit, didn't he?
Oh, probably.
He chopped it. A friend of mine chopped his hair.
That was a wig that he had on. I mean, what was he, like 80?
Yeah.
Like, no, you don't have that hair.
I tried to ask it. I asked a friend of mine. His hair was like down to his ass. And I asked him when he chopped it off, I'm like, why did you chop your hair? He's like, well, I needed a mop. And have you seen the price of mops lately?
I won't laugh at that out loud. I won't LOL at that.
Come on, that was funny. That's why I needed that boom sound effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of these.
My hair was pretty long. What? Late summer or something? Didn't I have
How
it?
long did it get?
Pretty long. It comes down to here or so.
Yeah.
And
Why'd you cut it?
I clean it up. I don't know.
Yeah. You never getting back to senior year, Dave?
No.
Wait,
no.
Dave, don't you have... We're talking about it, Dave. Don't you have some music for
Oh
this
yeah.
kind of
Do you want to try the segment? The idea was to try to get some regular segments together to sort of organize our conversations a little bit. What are you looking for? Oh, you got to arm the thing. Right. Okay. Good thinking.
All right. Do I have time to make a drink?
Yeah, go make a drink.
I think I'm gonna make a mule.
It's armed.
I gotta grow.
Yeah, because I feel like they're. Oh, you're going away entirely. Okay.
I need to use the bathroom at some point, but I will.
do your segment. And I'll
Well,
come back.
Okay, sure.
I'll contribute to it when I come back.
All right.
Okay.
So, well, sure.
Well, here, if you need to fire that off.
Well, hold on. So
Okay.
it needs maybe a setup because this is kind of a new thing, right? So it's
yeah.
You guys can talk about something else, and then we can segue into. this when
Okay.
I
What do you
come
want to
back.
talk about? Well, let Will do his thing. In fact, do we want to take a break and then just go?
Yeah, we could, 'cause
Yeah,
I
let's just pause.
All right.
Let's just put a pin in it.
Wingbacks. I thought about dragging one of those. Are you recording?
I think we're recording.
Yeah, we're back.
I thought about dragging one of those wingbacks down here. Down.
Yeah, we're there.
Those actually recline the ones. The wing. I don't know if you looked at the wingback.
I didn't look at them. No. Talking
Yeah.
chairs now.
Yeah.
By the way, which fits into. Well, keep going. So these
You got-
wingbacks.
At some
are-
point in time, you got to hit the.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
In fact, but let's do that real quick because all right. So the segment here, I'm going to try to come up. Or we're all going to try to come up with little segments that we hit that kind of cover different topics. We already kind of do the watches. We do the cigars.
People
we do
don't
the
want to
drinks.
hear about any of that. I guess
We're
but-
gonna hit. We're just gonna keep hitting stuff and see what sticks. So I don't know if this is gonna work at all, but we have a little jingle for it too.
Yeah.
Let's see. So this is just cue up our different segments. So this is gonna be our Metro Minute. Where we're gonna talk about fashion and furniture and style and just all our metrosexual tendencies
Yeah.
that we all happen to have.
Once we start video recording this, we're all going to have to dress like Dapper Dan.
We're gonna have
you
to
know?
dress well, not
Yeah.
like we are now. So
Well,
anyway,
you always look nice, Dave.
yeah, I try.
You look nice
This
in a
occurs
birthday
to me
suit.
This occurs to me because people ask me stuff about this, and and I always seem to have an opinion that's worth
Those
something.
Persols.
The Persols were great, yeah. Sunglasses are another thing to hit. I helped a buddy pick out a designer sofa for his for his house the other week,
Yeah.
and he thought to take me along and
That's nice of him.
look for this stuff. Yeah, so evidently I've got an opinion that means something to somebody. So there we go. We're gonna
I'm just
tell
gonna,
our audience.
I'm just going to throw it out there and say that I guess I wouldn't say that I have awful like interior design. I just can't.
Your house looks nice.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of things that I would do differently. It's just the cost.
Yeah,
you
no
know,
kidding. Yeah.
Like I don't understand artwork like to a point like what you put up in your house. Like some people are really good at like I can
You
furnish
do what
I
you
can
love.
furnish a room, but I cannot.
You put up what makes sense to you.
Right.
I know it's just always just.
You want to walk into a room, you want a certain feeling.
There's some things I
Fine.
see that I really like, and I guess that's what you need to just kind of stick with.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, why would you do anything else?
Yeah, well,
I mean, especially for the type of money you might spend on art, why would you get something you don't love? Just
Yeah.
otherwise it's going to look like stock print type thing that you'd find in a hotel room.
Yeah.
Well, that's just it. Like, you look through like, big thing now, Pottery Barn, Crate and Barrel. But it's almost like every house is like cookie cutter to that stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
Too,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, live, laugh, love signs. And
It's because nobody has any style, frankly.
No.
And they don't care to research some different eras of style, and that and
yeah, and I mean like
what works when. Is it like mid-century? Is it
I love mid-century. A lot of people do.
Yeah.
I love Art Deco. A lot of people love Art Deco too. I like modern to a point. I don't know if I'd ever want to own it. Like I always like. You go through like your house and you like pick rooms and you kind of figure out what you kind of want to do, and it's just like or you look at like Pinterest or something like that and you see this bedroom, and it's like a modern bedroom. You're like, oh man, I kind of really like the way that looks. I could make my bedroom that way. But then you see like this rustic or this cabin feel or there's like farmhouse style.
Yeah,
it's
stuff.
like you can.
I feel like I'm going to be drinking out of a mason jar or something, and I just
I've always fallen into like functionality over.
Well, that's what most people do. Most people don't like. You watch those shows where they'll redecorate a room, and there'll be 3 things on their nightstand next to their bed.
Yeah,
none of them make sense for their room.
Yeah.
There isn't a phone sitting there with a charger on it.
Yeah,
there
a couple water bottles, some heartburn medication,
some Tums. Yeah. I mean, it's like nothing's ever real in any of those things you see, but it looks nice.
Yeah, nice enough.
And some people live to that.
I know people that do.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, you only really need, talking about furniture and stuff like this, and this is true in a lot of different areas. So it's true with your furniture, it's true with your wardrobe, it's true with, you need a couple of good pieces.
You do.
You put your money into a couple of good, like a lounge chair, a sofa,
I'm wearing my nicest jeans.
Yeah, sure.
Those do look nice.
Get your jeans together.
They got a slight fade to the front of them.
Right?
They're good length.
Yeah, they've gotten slightly lighter than I liked. I liked them; they were extra dark.
Yeah.
So anyway, you can work around. you build around your nicer pieces then, and everything doesn't need to cost $1 million. It's just that get a couple of nice pieces, maybe with some design history to it, like an Eames chair that we were just talking about in Will's living room. This came to mind. All right, so I had an idea for this.
Okay.
That always gets overlooked. Fragrances,
yeah. I have a buddy. We'd have to telephone him. He lives in Alabama, but he is huge on fragrances.
Oh yeah.
Every time he goes into he travels for work, and every time he's in an airport, he's at one of those little boutiques.
Yeah, sure.
And he's buying something new, and he talks about it, and I'm just like, I have no clue what you're talking about at all. I have worn the same cologne, and it's not a cheap cologne by any means, but I've worn the same cologne since high school.
What is it?
It's Dolce Gabbana light blue.
Okay.
Yeah, it's what
I don't know it.
I still wear Adidas. I got made fun of really bad at your wedding for it.
Yeah, we ribbed you a bit, but
here's my recommendation, right? And so this is going to be like news you can use, right?
Thank you, Walter Cronkite.
So, I'm a big proponent of kind of going and getting a sense of the really high-end stuff, and then working your way backwards to something realistic that you could, actually consume. Yeah. So Carla got me into this. She got me a little sample.
You could do like a monthly thing of them too.
Yeah. So she was doing something like that. They make these little travel, little tubes of, I think they're micro perfumes. And it's just a little like lipstick tube almost, and you twist the thing, and it's got the atomizer on the
spritzer.
So she got me, she got herself a bunch of stuff, and then she got me Green Irish Tweed.
Sure.
By Creed.
Yeah.
And
Creed's a huge one.
Yeah. I love it. We're kind of getting out of the season for it right now. I'm looking for something else. I've got another recommendation for the winter months. But
is it made with precious ambergris?
It's made with toilet water.
Eau de toilette.
Yeah.
Porpoise hork.
So, all right, I was looking it up today, and I saw, at least on Amazon, I'm sure we could do better if we were going to shop around.
Oh, yeah.
But 3-ounce bottle of Green Irish Tweed, care to take a guess?
$150.
$360.
Oh, but
So, all right.
Creed, yeah. 3 ounce. 3 ounce is actually a pretty big bottle.
You can't get drunk on that.
So then Carla, being the little sleuth that she is, she's looking around at dupes. You know what dupes are?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So she found.
There's a lot of them for cologne.
Yeah.
Again, my buddy, I've learned a lot from him. I haven't partaken in buying any of them. He'll buy, not to cut you off, but he'll buy those little samples or the small.
Yeah.
You can buy, like if you go on I think eBay does it. Or no, I'm sorry. There's specific websites that'll take the bigger bottles and then they'll package them up smaller too, and they'll sell like 1 ounce things or whatever. But
Yeah.
continue.
And by ounce, I mean, you're probably spending way more by ounce. But I mean, if you
Probably.
only want to spend
We get to
$40 on a thing,
You
you know.
get to try, a 3-pack or 6-pack of different things.
Yeah, it makes total sense
Yeah.
because
It's like a timeshare.
you get a sense. You start to develop a palate for those higher end
Sure.
fragrances and that type of thing. I do the same thing with wine. I'll splurge on a bottle of wine every
One
now and
of
then.
the ones that I wanted to buy, and mainly it's actually I don't want to bump the mic. I'm bumping all the mics. Anyways, I don't know who makes it, but it's called The Spice Must Flow, and it's from Dune. It's like
Okay.
a fragrance they made to tie in with the movie.
Oh,
There's also
yeah.
a Dune cologne too, but
Yeah.
it's called The Spice Must Flow, and it's got a neat bottle with like a brass thing on it. And I was just like, I'd buy it's like, a $300 bottle or
Yeah.
something like that. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, I want to buy it just to kind of have like the collector thing of it too, but I just can't. And then you can get the 1 ounce samples of it. Well, the bottle doesn't look the same.
Yeah, right.
And for some reason, I want that
If
bottle.
you're looking for as a collector, if you're looking for that,
Yeah.
then you kind of have to bite the bullet. Maybe you can find a used bottle. I don't know.
I try it. Well, I just looked the other day, actually, before you brought this up, because you brought this up today.
Yeah. So the dupe for Green Irish Tweed that I recommend, it's almost my daily when the season is right.
So
In
you
fact, I'm
did-
wearing it today.
So you did buy the dupe,
I bought the dupe.
and then how close do you think it is?
It's, for the money, it is damn close. You're getting 80-90% of the way there. So the dupe is La Venture Night by El Haramain,
Sure.
and that is a $30 bottle.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And you
That I don't feel about wearing like every day.
But you can tell the difference.
Side by side, you can tell the difference.
Side by side.
Yeah. So
But
side by
it's
side, there's a
close
lot
enough
where
for the
Putting it on your
savings.
wrist.
yeah, it costs 10 times as much.
Yeah.
It's like how much it doesn't smell 10 times as better.
Yeah, we used to go to the flea
10
markets.
times as better.
We used to go to the flea markets that had all like the designer colognes and that.
Yeah.
And like back, when we were in middle school or whatever, I think I got the Tommy Hilfiger stuff. It was like $8 for like
Oh yeah, sure.
a big old jar, and it said Tommy Hilfiger, and it smelled pretty close. So
Yeah, right.
Goes right along with that fossil watch. Thing.
go to hell.
So those
There's
are
nothing
two
wrong-
tiers.
There's nothing wrong with fossil watch.
As you're wearing a Alibaba or whatever.
Whatever, that's an automatic that's got a little heritage to it. There's a story behind that watch. There's nothing behind the fossil watch, right? It's just kind of
Yeah.
something they printed up and
I
threw in
actually-
coals and then
I actually built my wife the exact same one on 36 millimeter.
Okay.
So we both have matching watches when we go out.
I'd
that's
kind of like to see
lovely.
the 36 mil.
It's actually up
wouldn't
on
mind
the microwave upstairs. I'll show
Oh,
it to you
okay.
when we leave.
That's where you keep it, huh?
No, that's where she keeps it.
So then-
if you haven't noticed, I have a plethora of
Yeah.
I take them off when I sit at my desk, and then I leave them down
Yeah.
here or whatever. But
So those are the couple of tiers of this things that are kind of in this same family, this Irish Tweed thing. So we've got the Irish Tweed at about $360. You could probably do better, get coupons. Then you've got La Venture Night for about $30, and you can find it online. Then I wondered, if you, let's say you travel somewhere and the airline loses your luggage or something, and you just need to run to Walgreens and get something
Sure.
to get through the day, right? You're going to get your razors and a toothbrush and maybe a fragrance if that's
it's your old Spice.
Stetson.
so. Something in this same ballpark is going to be Cool Water by Davidoff,
Sure.
and that's $15 to $20. And I wear that too, and it's fine. Again, side by side, you can tell the differences. It's subtle, but it's not as much depth. It doesn't stay as long, but there you go.
I couldn't smell it on you.
Well, this was this morning. I would have put it on, so it's probably pretty well gone by now. If you put your nose right in my chest, there you go.
How did you smell
nose
there?
right into your chest hair.
What do you think?
You smell nice. I'm ready.
Eric and I are very close.
Physically and
Small
emotionally.
couch.
So now what I'm looking at, and I'll probably get the little sample of it next, is something for the winter months because it's not quite right with the tweed. It's like that's kind of a
like an
citrus.
English leather.
Let's get in
Something
depth.
to a leather note, yeah.
We don't, one thing not to change the subject, but like when we were having our cigars, we wouldn't go in depth on it, like what we liked about them. We just kind of said, well, what we had.
Yeah.
So what does
Because my taste buds are fried from having a cigar every day, and I couldn't tell you.
but the smell that you are getting out of your Irish tweed, was that what it was? Irish tweed? Yeah. What notes does that have that you like?
Sort of citrus, and it sounds weird, but kind of like fresh cut grass.
Sure.
Is in there, and the citrus. Well, and that's part of the reason it's not quite right for
Winter.
late fall, winter. So back in the so keep all these in mind for the spring, gentlemen.
Scott.
But now Scott. You want to not smell like a doofus?
I think he still wears like bod.
What is bod?
It's like
The Axe body spray.
it's like another Axe. Like,
Oh, okay. That's no good. That's no good.
It's the Reebok to the Nike.
I'm looking at a. Let's see if I can pronounce it. There's one called Jazz Club by Maison Margiela.
Yeah, they knew
Margiela.
their audience.
So, yeah. So that one allegedly is pretty good. That's like tobacco and leather notes with, as far as I could tell on the
That's how
thing.
you smell it without wearing it.
Yeah, that's
Great, so I can smell like a Harley dealership.
Let's see if I can find the. Yeah, whatever. So anyway, that's at least what I'm looking at, and we'll see. I'll have Eric smell me next time, and we'll see if he likes that. See how that strikes you.
Speaking of metrosexual,
Did you have to put it on your crotch?
Tell me about your socks.
What about them? Oh, they're like my Sasquatch socks that I got in Tennessee.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. It was laundry day. But I do have on the purple Eddie Bauer sweater. So
It's a lovely sweater.
Yeah, it's fine.
My
Could use
son's
a lint roller, but
My son's at the age where he just steals my socks. Like, he has socks, but he'll just come up in my drawer and just steal a pair of socks because he didn't.
him to just
fold
steal
his
one
and
of a
put 'em
pair.
away. Well, he's always wearing mismatched ones, and he wears them outside. Like, he'll go and play football in his socks, and he'll, like, kick field goals barefoot or, like, in socks. It's crazy.
break a toe.
Right? But yeah, so he's, I don't know if, neither of you have, no, I don't think your daughters would go stealing your socks. My daughter stole all my t-shirts.
My wife steals my socks.
Yeah.
I mix up
I ended up
my
buying
kid's
her
socks and Carla's socks in the laundry. Like I'll fold the laundry or
Yeah.
something. So I don't know who this belongs to. And then my kid will open up her sock drawer and shout from across the house.
Yeah.
Dad, you did it again.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, so how about you're welcome that I did the laundry?
Right.
Why don't you do it?
Yeah. My daughter steals all my t-shirts, like all my band shirts.
Yeah.
So I've got that, and I'll be like, I don't
Those are
remember
probably
giving that
cool.
to you. Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's a cool thing for, yeah.
Yeah.
You
no.
have like an Iron Maiden shirt or something?
Lots,
That'd be a cool
yeah.
thing
And the ones that I'm too fat to fit into now. And
Well, then what do you want with them anyway? Let them go.
I wanna look like
you're never
a-
getting it back into them.
I have hopes.
You know how there's always like the ads for like shirts that don't fit well, we'll buy these kind of a thing?
Yeah.
I buy
Like
these.
I have a couple. The True Classic tees or somting like
yeah,
that. Is that what you
there's
mean?
a couple different brands out there.
You're gonna turn your beer gut into a six-pack or something?
Yeah. These shirts I buy, they're into the AM, and you can buy them on Amazon.
Yeah.
They're just plain T-shirts. You can buy them with their logo on them, and they're cheaper for them to print their logo on them because you're advertising for them.
Yeah, sure.
But they're great. My cousin introduced me to them, and I like wearing them. They aren't like loose on your arms for being
Yeah.
a bigger shirt and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So. And they aren't terribly expensive either. Especially they go on sale often on Amazon.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I've got to go through. I've got to go through and
that.
throw a bunch of stuff out. I've got beaten up old T-shirts that I'll mow the lawn in or whatever. But I need to go and just get a bunch of good V-necks.
Yeah, I like V-necks.
Yeah.
I don't like tight collars at
No.
all. V-necks are great for that.
Yeah.
I used to wear them all the time.
Yeah, me too. I wore them all out. Yeah. But yeah. Well, speaking of clothes that don't fit too, I'm guilty of this. I'm holding on to my linen suit pants. That I think back when I was like 170 pounds, I had them tailored, and and this was back in 2012.
Yeah.
I'm holding on to the thought that one day I'm gonna slip back into those.
Yeah.
I have a lot of clothes that I keep around for that. A lot of...
They're just there to make you depressed.
Well, I mean, like my stuff, like I've got like local band T-shirts that like are and like even like runs of T-shirts from bands I like that are never going to be printed again that I can't get rid of.
Yeah, you can.
I guess
I
you're
still
gonna have
have-
this moldy old box in your basement
I
full of
still have my
T-shirts.
Subdue T-shirt.
Do you really?
No, I think I threw that
Oh,
out.
okay.
It got pretty...
I still got mine. I got all of mine. The stuff that doesn't fit, that I know I'll never wear again, we have in a tote that is eventually being turned into a quilt.
Yeah,
This has been a
that's good
conversation
idea
for a
to have
while.
That kind of stuff. I don't have...
Dave doesn't agree, but
I don't disagree. You can do that.
People do that with band shirts.
Yeah.
Like they'll make them into blankets, and it's like I have my football jerseys from high school. What am I going to do with them?
I still have my baseball jersey from Pee Wee.
I might as well just
Yeah.
get rid of them. Like
Yeah, sure.
Like I'm never gonna like put them in a frame like you would like my jersey.
You could put them from up and down your hallway. Yeah.
You ran 5 touchdowns
very
in the All City.
Very Al Bundy thing to do.
Like I'm just like you look back on some things I wish I would have kept and didn't, and the things that
Yeah.
I did keep,
Like your
why do I
N64?
have- like my N64 or my Mighty Morpher Power Rangers Morpher, which I have a couple coins sitting up on my desk up there. But
Just dying of nostalgia here.
yeah.
Just,
Nostalgia is just a form of depression.
Yeah. Well, speaking of my N64, I'm trying to like get like every system, at some point in time.
Yeah.
But that's like, what am I going to do with them? I have emulators so I can play every single of the games.
There's some games just don't play well.
GoldenEye never
without-
runs.
No, there is not a version of GoldenEye that plays without the original hardware.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's and it's then you're playing on an Xbox controller or PlayStation controller, whatever you plug.
I hate having to go through and map controls and
even-
stuff.
maps
It's just-
even-
Even I have because I emulate a lot, and I actually have the correct controllers to play on, just because I'm like that.
Sure.
yeah. I have a USB adapter for my N64
Yep,
controller.
me too.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, so I can use the original N64 controller, or I have my wireless
I don't
one.
have an N64.
I know.
I was a nice person, I guess.
You were in college, you came over with a box of stuff, and you said, "I'm never going to use this again."
Oh, man,
Do you want
that's
it?
What happened? I don't remember this at all.
It was at Kevin's house.
I had.
should we bring one in here and just play it while we talk?
We could even,
That'd be-
when we set up a video, put it in the corner of
Yeah.
us just annihilating
I had
each other.
3 controllers too.
just
Did you
sitting
really?
there, like, click, click, click,
Yeah.
click, 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 and
I
then
think
nobody's talking.
I had the gray one that it came with.
Okay.
I think I had a green one and a purple one.
Oh, wow.
I would have given them
I don't think I ended up with any of the controllers.
Huh.
Or games
What
or
would I have done
anything.
with it? I think I sold some at a rummage,
Yeah.
but I don't know why I wouldn't. Like, you probably had one, maybe one, and the cord should have been there.
Yeah, I can't.
Unless
I remember having to go out because I went to Mega Media and just bought everything I needed. I remember that.
unless it like got stolen somehow.
Because your cabin got broken into.
cabin got broken into.
I
but had-
remember all this crap.
Yeah.
And his NES got stolen
parents'
too.
cabin, my
wow.
NES got stolen. I have an NES now. But yeah, N64 is the one I'd like to get. that's like our childhood console for the most part.
I still have mine hooked up in the basement.
Us. Super NES was probably before us still.
No, that's like that and NES were my base systems. I mean, I got my NES.
But it would
have been like what?
I was 3.
So you were 3 when you got it?
Yeah.
You remember playing?
What did you do when you were 3? Just
100%. I played
mouth
the crap out of Duck Hunt and Dr. Mario. I remember sitting in my parents' bedroom in our old house.
Super NES.
No, on NES.
No, but NES came out in the
85.
85. So, but I'm saying like our console for our era, like when you're 9, 10 playing video games, like it was N64.
Right.
Like, it was like probably our main console.
Well, that was too when you would get together with friends and you would all do it too.
But I guess for me, it was Super Nintendo was my main big one.
Super Nintendo
I didn't get new systems. Like by the time, and Dave knew that too. Like you mowed lawns to get your N64 when you wanted it. And I remember I didn't get my PlayStation until like 7th or 8th grade, and Scott and I, and that came out in 95. But I remember Scott and I like saved up birthday and Christmas money and just pooled it all together and bought our PlayStation used.
That's right.
I remember renting. I think I never had a Sega Genesis, or I did.
Oh, that was my first thing. Yeah,
but I rented like the CD-ROM version of it from
the Sega CD.
The Sega CD from I think Eagle Video.
Yeah,
I rented that, and I think I couldn't like get it to work or something. So like it just like was money down the drain.
Yeah,
something wasn't working right.
I used to rent the 32X from them and Doom, and just be blown away at how good the graphics looked.
Have you seen any gameplay of the new one?
Is there a newest or the latest one?
Of the latest one.
Yeah,
it's
I
like
played
5-10 years old now. It's like actually pretty old.
I haven't. I have the VR one.
Oh yeah,
scary as shit.
Yeah, that actually runs computers down pretty good if you bump up all the settings. Like it's a taxing game for if you bump up your stuff.
Isn't there a thing? This would be like the original Doom, but they kind of mod everything to run Doom like a calculator.
There is a guy that actually figured out a gut bacteria that when it's scanned on like a ultrasound or something, it shows as Doom.
Yeah, right. They would react to some impulse or whatever. Wow.
Yeah, like pregnancy tests. The guy ran Doom on it, and I think he just used it as a monitor and plugged his system into it. But yeah, like there's an entire community of people that just base their hobbies around can it play Doom.
Oh, that's funny. I mean, that game's pretty basic. The original.
Yeah, I've got it on my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fun.
So this is off of the video game thing, but I was just thinking about about football before. I got into Elijah got me into something that I never thought I'd spend my time doing is mudding a football.
What does that mean?
So apparently to condition a football, and like there are like for like the NFL, there is like a team of people that are set up to prepare a football for their quarterback to their specs. Yeah. And so we got
Deflategate. We know about this.
So we got football mud, which is more of like a clay, like a faster drying, so it's not caustic or anything. And you first of all, you strip all the oil off your football with shaving cream, works really well, and then you mud it. We left it for 24 hours. It was because Elijah got, with all of his money from his birthday, from his friends, he wanted a Duke, an actual Duke, which is like the NFL football.
Sure.
He had the $60 one, like the composite leather, but he wanted a leather one, so I think it was like $160 for this football.
Yeah.
But so we went through the whole process. We mudded it, then we had leather conditioner, and we're just about, I think we got conditioned a couple more times to get it to playing ability, but I never knew how much went into like breaking in a football, because it does not come broken in. It comes like when it comes in the box, it is not pretty. It is like the ink is very red and not even. It looks wrong, and then all of this process
finish making it at the factory.
People are particular.
specific to the person.
Yeah. Yeah, and I never knew how much went into it.
It's kind of crazy because, like, I mean, you and I played football. Like, you know, like we use composite balls and or rubber balls or whatever they were in high school. Didn't play with leather balls. Are they playing with? It's just something he wanted. I'm assuming.
He wanted. Yeah. I think they're playing with because they play with a junior ball at least in 8th grade. They were playing with a junior ball, and
their hair a bit smaller.
Yeah,
I think even college balls are smaller than NFL balls.
They're.
I know
he's got an NCAA signature ball, and it's like it's not smaller. It's like it's almost like fatter, but more.
Sure.
It's like less egg shaped, more like lemon shaped. It was something weird like that.
Yeah, I'm sure there's somebody that knows more about this.
Yeah, probably.
They're not listening to it, but
Scott's listening. But yeah, so that was pretty exciting. I studied it and read about it.
I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I probably won't do it, but I like it.
Mm-hmm. And it's like terrifying when you're like, because, you know, they say use a heat gun to get the leather conditioner to really soak in. And as you're putting the heat gun to this $160 piece of leather, you're like, all right, I don't want to take the decals off. I don't want to scratch the ink, anything like that. And,
yeah. And he's just going to play with it, and the dog will end up popping it. It's
right.
I remember I had a composite football. And it was like one of the really nice, expensive ones, like what you were talking about. And my dog just destroyed it. I think my parents still have that ball, but it's like all of like the pleather on the outside of it or whatever they used is just like all chewed off.
Yeah,
that was really nice. That was really nice to play with. It was better than like the high school ball, you know, what you use in high school.
Yeah, he's got a high school ball. They got rid of a bunch, and he ended up with one.
Do they, being middle school, do they use them like the old jerseys for them? Do they get their own now?
Well, they have nice jerseys, but they don't name them.
Yeah,
I think you can buy that. I think only the varsity and only the seniors, maybe it's junior, seniors. I can't think of who all has their names on, but I know you have to purchase it directly.
Oh yeah, because we couldn't name ours back when we played.
No.
That was like you couldn't do it in college either.
Yeah, they get like professional photos now.
Yeah,
they have like banners out, you know, like in the gym hanging down for the seniors. What?
Any way to make a buck?
Yeah,
out a way to monetize
and as the school is always facing closure from financial problems, I look around and they've got a screen in every hallway showing like the lunch menu and
yeah, I walked around there. I don't remember why.
It reminds me, I'm sorry, just reminds me on The Simpsons where Skinner like is walking by and Milhouse wrote a song for Lisa and he's like, I wrote it on a theremin, and he's like playing it, and then Skinner walks by and goes, oh, that theremin's paid for itself after all these years. Just like the wasteful spending of schools.
I went there. I don't remember why I went there, but it was like, I think I had to get a copy of my report cards or something weird. I had to go there
like
for.
Recently?
No, it was like maybe 10, 15 years ago.
Okay.
But it was just like, it was like the new edition was on.
Yep.
Like, you know, I didn't see any of that. Yeah, there was like TVs in every hallway, like saying, just like, holy cow.
Yeah.
And I probably haven't been in a high school since, so it'll be really weird whenever I have to go into a school again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got in the new old gym, because it was the new gym to us, but now it's the middle school gym because the old gym became the library and they put a new gym on.
Yep.
But in that old gym, they have a freaking line array system for the PA.
A what system?
Line array. It's the cabinets that are hung in a radius from the ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a line as an array.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Instead of that circular speaker thing that they had up in the top that no one knew how to run.
Yeah, right.
Almost any commercial entity buys probably the higher end stuff. That's probably where most of those companies make the money.
Yeah. Well, the churches and schools, because they just have an open book and they're like, what's your budget? Oh, $50,000. Crazy. Because that's how much it's going to cost you.
Right.
Well, it's like, but it's like that stuff will sit there for 50 years though, then too, I mean, so it's kind of like you get your money out of the theremin's paid for itself. It's the same thing. The bass I played in high school was probably 50 years old. Mm-hmm. Like they didn't. That's what happens.
Well, yeah, and then they let it rot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
and then they say, you better vote yes in April on the referendum, otherwise the football team's going away.
Right. Yeah, I was playing that Strat, and last year I was playing it for one of the pep band things, and I came in the week after, like an hour early before the pep band, and I just brought some, rubbing alcohol, some not Scotch-Brite, but steel wool, and cleaned up the frets, and just kind of gave it a once-over.
Never use steel wool on a guitar.
What?
Never. No.
Fret dressing.
No. You use like 1500 grit sandpaper. Yeah, because steel wool, the little shards of steel are going to stick to the magnets on the pickup.
Oh, yeah, that's why you put tape over them.
Well, how about you just skip that all together and just use sandpaper?
I know lots of people that use steel wool.
Yeah, I know. They're all idiots.
By fret files.
Even, what's his name? Frickin' the guy that does like the best setups in the area uses steel wool on his frets.
Who's that? Not me.
No, what's his name in North Prairie?
Area.
North Prairie. Steve G.
Yeah, Steve G.
He's all right. He's all right. If he's using steel wool, I'm never taking a guitar to him.
Didn't he do your fret job?
No.
Oh, I thought he did.
No, Ron Jones did out of Cream City at the time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and then there was another guy in Kenosha that used to work for the Fender Custom Shop, whose card I have, but I can't remember his name.
It's weird. It's one of those weird things where it's like I have no clue where I'd go to find a luthier. Like, I know you just
depending on what you want to do. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, depending on what you want to do, but it's not like I suppose you could Google it. You can Google anything these days, but it's not like you're driving by White House of Music. Like, I'm going to take my guitar there to have it.
Well, most places,
threaded.
most shops will be able to steer you in the right direction.
Yeah,
yeah,
and they have relationships with different techs and luthiers and that type of thing.
I just keep staring at that.
I can get you in contact with William Paul Jarosky if you need.
Is he still around?
He's around. I don't know if he's still building, but he's still around. I
haven't seen one of his guitars in so long.
Don't you wish we would have bought them one for $400 that was hanging in Kashmir?
Yeah. God.
There's a lot of things that you wish you would have bought or kept or whatever.
So
wish I had that Bassman,
right?
Whatever. Wish I had my Fender.
Yeah. Greenhouse of Music. It's still around. The daughter runs it now, or the niece or whatever, and it's really? Like a music venue community sort of thing now.
So what do they have, like shows and stuff there?
They have shows and stuff there outside, and
wow,
I think they still
that really poorly because I
just found out about it through a friend that was playing a festival there, and I'm like, is that the same place where the guy would like yell at you for being like? Remember?
Yeah, you're one of those idiots who's never heard of me. It's the first thing you said to me when
you walk in, like, you must be one of those assholes that didn't think I existed.
So what are you talking about, man? Like, are you running an establishment here or not?
Like, rib you for walking into his shop.
And then, speaking of stuff you wish you would have bought, he had a McPherson acoustic there for $1,700. I should have scraped together...
It's like $5,000 guitar now.
I should have scraped together every dime I could muster to buy that. What, 17, 18 at the time or something.
Were they carbon fiber then? They're all carbon fiber now, right?
No.
That's a big McPherson thing.
You wouldn't even notice that money gone now.
No, I know. Yeah.
I know McPherson. There's a line of carbon fiber ones.
There might be.
A friend of mine's got it.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about carbon fiber guitars.
It sounds warmer than you'd think.
Yeah, I haven't had enough experience with good ones. I'm sure at $5,000, it's going to be good. But like the $500 thing at Guitar Center. I forget what it's called.
Like
but
made on a 3D printer.
Yeah. Walmart pool cue.
Yeah.
Graphite pool cues. There's something. They make pool cues out of something different now. Like there's some kind of technology in them now, whatever. I should probably look into it. I used to play a lot of pool, and
I imagine being graphite or carbon fiber, you could get the thing dead straight.
They stick that straight, but now they use something else that reverberates better for you to get more action on the ball. Because I think the carbon fiber or graphite, a lot of them were graphite.
Yeah,
I think it was stiff. You don't get like when you use wood, you get that.
You get that give.
Yeah. Dan actually he's in a pool league now. So
yeah.
He was asking me about my old cue because I have a nice older cue, and he wanted to buy it from me for that, and I just was like, yeah, I got it as a gift. I didn't really want to get rid of it, and he ended up buying whatever the new technology is now, and I haven't kept up with it whatsoever.
What kind of money do you spend on a new cue if you're going to get a nice one like what he might get?
Well,
$300.
$300, yeah.
Okay.
Plus. I mean,
yeah.
I would say starting, you can. I have a $60 cue in that bag over there and a $300 cue, and the $60 cue.
Let's fight with them.
Yeah. The $60 cue is great for what it does. I use it as a breaking cue. It looks like a Sneaky Pete or whatever they used to call them, where they look like a wooden pool hall cue stick.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's nice stick. It's straight. I think that's composite of some sort. I don't think it's graphite or whatever. But anyways, that stick does a certain job well, and it was $60.
Yeah.
And my other cue is like a 12 millimeter diameter high action wood cue, that's custom made with rosewood and whatever, and it's a beautiful cue. It's made by Schmelke Cues out of Wisconsin. But again, now the technology is different. People still buy wood cues like that.
Yeah.
I mean, they're classic or whatever, but they say there's new technology now. And I'm assuming pro. There's always like the money that you can buy, and then there's the stuff you've never even heard of before that people can buy up here.
Yeah, sure.
But it's so great for like all the people that have that top tier. There's always that guy that can still walk in with like a bar cue and just annihilate everyone.
Well, I was listening to a lot of Blues Traveler a while ago. For whatever reason, I just kind of got into them for a bit. Very interesting band. What's that guy's main name?
John Popper.
John Popper, yeah. He literally, he had probably 10 harmonicas strapped to his chest every single night, and they were like $20 harmonicas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure you could pay hundreds of dollars for a harmonica.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He just was
especially when you get into chromatic ones and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. He just bought $20, $30 harmonicas for everything he did. He'd get a couple shows out of them and he'd get rid of them. Because he played them hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like tongues bleeding.
Yeah. So, that was just kind of a little interesting side bit. But
yeah.
John Popper.
It's easier, too, if you have an endorsement. Like, I know of guys who, change their bass strings every show. Yeah. Because they can, and that's a $50 set of strings.
Diodario's giving them
strings. Yeah, they just get boxes of strings.
Full of them,
So yeah, you can afford to do that.
Yeah, I bought some nice flat wound springs for my Les Paul.
Flat wounds?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Sound good, don't they?
Well,
I still can't believe you stripped that thing halfway.
I'm working on it. I had to tear out my workbench in here to do this podcast,
So what are you stripping it with that got it to that level?
Just a heat gun.
Okay.
I just all peeled right off.
Oh, yeah.
And I haven't... Nobody can see this.
Peeled off. That's crazy.
It just peels off. Yeah, that's what I read. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to check this out because all I have to do is re-nitro it if I want to.
You bought nitro lately?
It's expensive. It's like $30 or $40 a can.
Yes. For like a pint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably get a guitar done out of, but you have to buy like 3 cans because you need your nitro, your clear. At least 2 cans. Yeah. Yeah, one day it'll be done again. I'm debating on replacing the fretboard. That's the one that really bothers me.
Why?
Don't do it.
Because of that chunk out of it.
What chunk? Where?
You know how light this thing is with all the hardware off of it?
Yeah.
Look at the right here.
Oh. I mean,
That's a thumb hole.
not a deal breaker.
No.
I mean, you can fret it, right?
Yeah, it played.
I wouldn't worry about it.
I know.
Don't worry about
it.
it.
It just bothered me. I figured when I went this far.
Yeah.
This is Dave looking down the neck of the guitar.
Yeah, I'm just scoping it out. It looks pretty straight.
Well, yeah, I'm just narrating for the people that can't see you.
Yeah, that's right. This isn't very good audio, is it?
Yeah, as we go silent.
Actually, as soon as I loosened up the rod, it like played perfectly.
Yeah.
I was like, man, like
I really shouldn't
measuring
do
it.
anything
It
to
seemed
this.
like everything was all right. And I'm like, I shouldn't have to touch the truss rod. Yeah, all I did was like take an 1/8 turn out of it, and then it played like great.
Yeah.
So dumb.
When you told me that you were thinking about doing that, I'm like, don't do it.
There's some speckling in it. Okay.
Just enjoy it.
So it is a maple top, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
I mean,
you can see
leave
it
it
in here.
natural.
It's maple top, mahogany bottom.
Did he tell you how much he bought it for?
No.
It was cheap, right?
Yeah. So I originally paid $700 for it, which is actually still a good deal for but I had this.
Yeah.
So it was about you get them for about $800 off of Sweetwater. And I got it for $700 because this was missing. Well, it actually has the fretboard will actually separate there a little bit too, and I can see it light through it.
Glue it.
No, I know, and I should just
Syringe?
I should just syringe glue it and then clamp it.
Yeah.
But I messaged the guy and I was like, "Hey, I'm like, what the hell? Like, you didn't put this in the description or anything like that. And he didn't even take a good picture of the dent in it."
Okay.
And he ended up giving me, I'm like, by the time I send this back and we all dick around, like, whatever, I'm like, take like $200-300 off of it. So I got it for like $400 some dollars.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So when you do that to the fretboard, just make sure you don't overfill it with poly glue and you glue the truss rod shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I did that once.
But
What I should do, because I need a Les Paul sometime, I should find somebody who's got about halfway through a project like this. Offer him like $150. I'll take this off your hands.
yeah, I'm not going to get rid of that for $150. The pickups alone are $150
You shot your shot.
on Sweetwater.
So was that new when you bought it?
No, it was used.
Oh, I didn't know Sweetwater did use gear.
Or Reverb. I'm
Reverb,
sorry.
okay.
I bought it from Reverb.
I was going to say.
New, they're like 1800.
Your Sweetwater rep would probably drive to your house and try and fix whatever.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I haven't.
There's jokes about Sweetwater reps like going to people's funerals across the country and
What?
because they care about
This
their
is their
clients.
unparalleled customer service
Yeah.
that they have?
I do want to. I want to build a Telecaster. You have a Telecaster, right? Or you used to.
I used to.
Do you not have that?
No, and then I rebuilt one. Remember, I pieced together that one from parts from Gallenberger, and then I sold it back to him for like 3 times the amount that I bought the parts for. I don't remember why I got rid of it.
Do we all-
Oh no, I do have a Telecaster still. That's right, but I like
It's not
bastardized
that Black
Telecaster.
Squire?
What? No, that's been long gone for years.
Yeah,
but then
that's
I
the
ended up.
only one I remember.
Yeah.
So then I ended up. I took a Fender and cut. I overrouted where all of the where all the electronics go, and I resealed it so it is now a like a whatever that be like a flush front where I rerouted for the electronics.
You don't have the cover on the front. I mean.
I completely eliminated the covers, so it's like a front route, and put a single humbucker on it. Thing looks awesome, but it's completely bastardized.
Yeah.
But it's a rock guitar now.
Yeah.
It is not like a Telly anymore.
I was going to buy a neck and then make my own body at some point in time. Yeah. Do you want a Telly? Mm-hmm. Would you want like a home built? Because I'll buy like the router templates for it.
Oh.
They're Sweetwater. They're like $150. I think.
All I need is another guitar in my life.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, if I'm not a luthier, if I buy these templates, it'd be nice to get more than one out of it.
I think I still got my quarter pounder somewhere.
I mean, we could use yours and just trace it out too. It don't have to be perfect, but
the shape's still there.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think the Fender necks, they aren't the taper in them. You can just do with either shims or they're like 3 degrees or something weird like
taper.
That. The pitch on the neck.
They're dead flat.
They're dead flat on those. Yeah. So they're tapered. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Because of the carved top.
Yeah. So they're dead flat on those, and you can shim them if you need to. If they are off just a hair, you can put a shim if you have a bolt-on neck.
Yeah.
I always did sandpaper.
Yeah.
If I had a shim.
So they're pretty easy to make because they're basically flat all the way around. So yeah, it'd be kind of a fun project.
Yeah, let's go buy some. I'm curious about pine for a Telly.
Oh yeah,
people love them.
That's what mine was.
Well, that's easy enough to do.
Or was mine poplar? I don't remember.
Probably poplar because pine is.
That's a step up for poplar, isn't it?
I don't know.
Poplar and basswood are like the cheap guitar make.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they make good guitars. I like poplar. I like my basswood Charvel.
The older I get,
my Fender's basswood, that Antigua Strat.
Oh yeah, basswood's so heavy sounding too, but it's great. I had that the SG that I redid. That was basswood.
Yeah.
Oh,
I bought a chunk of mahogany to make this out of. I was gonna try like figuring in like the figuring that's in the wood. I don't think it's gonna work that well. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
I still have it though. I still have a chunk of wood. Well, let's work on that next spring when it gets nicer out.
Yeah, and there's a lot of hullabaloo about tone woods and stuff. It's like you're playing through a solid body electric guitar. Most of what you're hearing is coming from the pickups and whatever amp you're playing through. It's really hard to tell a difference.
I have found I think it matters more with the finish than it does with the wood. Because I have gotten some. I have one. I have a jazz bass body that I got. It was a Mighty Mite. It's whatever the finish on that is. It is like super heavy. The instrument's super heavy, and it just sounds dead. Yeah. Like it just sounds like crap. It is very like. Well,
because I think Mighty Mite uses a lot of Northern Ash, don't they?
That sounds about right.
Really heavy.
Yeah,
really heavy stuff, and the finishes they have are super thick.
Yep. Yeah, it's like almost plastic.
Yeah. Yeah, so that'll do it. I mean,
and actually, I had that Mighty Mite Telecaster too. That thing didn't sound right either.
Yeah.
That I put together. So yeah, wasn't the biggest fan on those.
Cool. Well,
I had really good luck with. I think it's Guitar Fetish, is the website, and they do just like really bare bones budget. Bodies, necks, pickups, and all this stuff. You can put together a guitar really cheaply, and I did it for one of those auctions I used to do.
Yeah.
You don't do that anymore?
Those.
Yeah, not really, no.
That was Midnight Madness, wasn't it?
Yeah, Midnight Magic.
Or Midnight Magic.
Why did you get out?
What?
Why did you get out of it?
I guess I don't really want to do it anymore.
Really?
But I used to put guitars together using some of their parts. I had a great, I think it was a Poplar Telly body from them. And this thing was resonant. It sounded good. The fit and finish was nice. The neck fit really well. And I would do that again in a second.
Yeah.
It's good. I need a neck from somewhere. I was going to buy like an American Telly neck off of eBay for $300 or something.
Nah, go to Warmoth.
If you're
going to spend that kind of money,
sure.
Then you can spec it out and everything.
Yeah, if you're spending $300, just buy a Warmoth.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that way it's brand new and they feel really good. That's the neck on my both of my strats. Yeah, the Koa strat and the black strat.
Yeah, I figured that's what you were gonna say when I mentioned what I was gonna do. So,
yeah.
Cool. Well, I think it's midnight.
Yeah, we're probably at like 2 hours and 35 minutes.
Precisely.
My internal clock is on.
Very, very good. All right. Well,
where can I ovulate soon, aren't you?
I am. I feel it. My breasts are tender, and I feel it in my gut.
We're all going to get on the same cycle. So, where can they find us, Will?
Jamdadpodcast at gmail.com. I was going to say jamdadpodcast.com. We should probably buy that.
Yeah, let's buy that.
Yeah.
That's probably $2 or something.
Well, it'll be $75 a year, whatever it is. Can you just buy a domain without having
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it's a couple bucks a year to maintain. And
we are obviously on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music Podcast. It's Amazon Music. You can listen to podcasts on there. Instagram, Jamdad Podcast. We are growing pretty good on there. I think we're up to 150 people now.
Cool.
We'll continue to grow that. I wish I would have got some pictures tonight. I might have to do. Just have to make a drink tomorrow night and get a nice cigar and just take a nice picture.
Yeah.
Having the. I think. I know that some people don't like to watch stuff, but I think getting the nice pictures with the watches and the cigars and the drinks and whatever is a nice sexy photo for Instas. So we'll try continuing with that if we can. And we are on x.com at Jamdad Podcast. So I think that covers about everything.
Very good.
Yeah, so I mentioned this to Dave before. The coleslaw that I made for your party.
Jesus, we're starting up a new story.
It's just a short one because
how many minutes are we at, Dave?
Oh, it's gonna be fine. We gotta hit a record for Carla's sake. So I got this decent copycat recipe for KFC coleslaw, and I've subbed in instead of buttermilk because I hate buying buttermilk just for like the little bit that I need for a recipe. So I just started using sour cream because it's really close.
You can make buttermilk with
milk and vinegar or something?
Milk and vinegar.
Is that what it? Oh
yeah.
It's like a pint. I guess 16 ounces to like an ounce of vinegar.
Okay.
So that's all I ever do is just do some white vinegar with milk.
Okay.
You have to just mix it up and let it sit for a little bit before you mix it in. But yeah.
Well, then I'll do that because
you can make it to measure.
Yeah.
I'm assuming so I'll do that if I'm brining something.
Okay.
Or
yeah.
But if you're mixing it in with coleslaw, I'm assuming you don't have to wait for it to buttermilk. So, anyways, go ahead.
But yeah, so when I made this, it occurred to me that
milk to butter.
we didn't buy enough coleslaw like packaged cabbage, so I doubled the recipe on the sauce, and then stopped at the grocery store on the way to Dave's house for the birthday party, and I just brought the cutting board and the knife in the back of the truck, and I'm sitting in Pick and Save or Metro Market or whatever.
Cabbage, or you didn't? You buy a pre?
I bought the mix, just like the.
Then what are you doing in your truck?
So because I wanted to get it, so I chop mine after it's like already shredded.
Oh, okay.
Because I like it chopped smaller in bits, and that's the way KFC has it.
Sure.
So I didn't want to do it at their house, so I'm doing it in the parking lot of Metro Market with the doors of my Suburban open and back, and I got a cutting board, I got this butcher's knife, and I'm chopping it, and Trista's in the front seat, I think my mom was in the passenger seat, and all of a sudden they just hear, this guy walks past me, he's looking at me weird, and I'm like, sometimes you just gotta make fucking coleslaw in the back of your truck, leave me alone.
It'd have been more funny if you were to scream something like Chinese at him.
Right? That's that. Akasawi. But anyways, that was my joke. Not even a joke. It was just a story about my awkward life.
It kind of reminds me of, and we're continuing on here for a few more minutes. I'm going to rip off a funny thing from another comedian who's online. Shane Gillis, he talks about George Washington.
Okay.
You know who Shane Gillis
I know
is?
him, yeah.
Okay.
But
I'm assuming
He
you do,
rips
too.
off other comedians anyway, so you can rip him off.
Yeah, whatever. But he was talking about George Washington, like, and when he crossed the Delaware, like, oh yeah, the English didn't know he was coming because it was like Christmas Day or whatever like that, and they're like, no, he says the R word, but he's like,
what's the R word?
retard.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we just broke the ice, so now we don't have to tiptoe around it anymore.
You knew what it was.
He's like, no retard's gonna cross or come over here at Christmas Day at this time of the day. He just goes on about, a redheaded guy with donkey teeth going crossing the Delaware in a rowboat. It's just funny how he tells it because he looks like he's got.
That's right. He always he looks a little down.
He's got an extra chromosome wandering around.
Looks a little down.
That's his joke. He always says, "Oh, I dodged it.
Yeah,
It nicked me."
it nicked him. He said that like once, but
He said that line like every special.
Yeah.
He said it at the Etsy's. He said it at SNL. Said
He's
it
got the
on
eyes.
Netflix. I don't find him overly funny. He annoys me.
yeah. If you like,
I think his
you-
delivery sucks.
no, it does. If you watch one of his specials, you watch something of his for more than like those clips.
Yeah.
It just like he's like stumbling over himself like the whole time.
Yeah.
His stuff can be funny, but again, like the clips are funny. Like watching anything these days, you're getting your 20 seconds of fame,
Yeah.
and nobody's listening to 3 hours of us talking. They're gonna listen to the clips that you're making.
We gotta get the clips going again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a template set up for that, so I could ideally just kind of chop.
And we
up
should like cut this back by 40 minutes and try and aim for 2 hours
Yeah, sure.
as I start another story.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's a bad idea. If we could get to bed at 11 o'clock instead of
Yeah.
1 o'clock, whatever this turns out to be.
All right.
All
Well,
right. Very good. That's all for now.
Have a good night, everybody.